KVJ Show on 97.9 WRMF.
I'm sipping wine in a robe. I look too good to be alone. My house clean, my pool warm. Just shake smooth like a newborn. We should be dancing, romancing in the east wing and the west wing of this mansion. What's happening? I ain't playing no games. Every word that I say is coming straight from the heart. So if you're trying to lay in these arms, I'ma leave the door open. I'ma leave the door open. I'ma leave the door open, girl. I'ma leave the door open, open. Let you feel the way I feel, and you want me like I want you tonight, baby. Tell me that you're coming through. Ooh, you're so sweet, so tight, I won't bite unless you like. If you smoke, I got the haze. And if you're hungry, girl, I got the lace. Ooh, baby, don't keep me waiting. There's so much love we could be making. I'm talking kissing, cuddling, rose petals in the bathtub. Girl, it's jumping, it's bubbling. I ain't playing no games. Every word that I say is coming straight from the heart. So if you're trying to lay in these arms, I'ma leave the door open. I'ma leave the door open. I'ma leave the door open, girl. I'ma leave the door open. Let you feel the way I feel, and you want me like I want you tonight, baby. Tell me that you're coming through. La 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 la, I need you, baby. La la la, la la la, I got to see you, baby. La la la, la la la, girl, I'm trying to give you this. Hey, I'ma leave my door open. I'ma leave the door open, baby. I'ma leave my door open, girl. And I'm hoping that you feel the way I feel, and you want me like I want you tonight, baby. Tell me that you're coming
It's time to wake up and let the weirdness begin. It's the KVJ show to start your morning.
Kevin is the host.
And his skin pigment is whiter than Casper the Ghost.
Virginia.
Sounds like this.
Nickname Vicious Beast.
So don't get her pissed.
It's Jason. Talks like a
And they
spaz.
love to talk about Bigfoot and stacks. So get ready, here we go. You're listening to 97.9 with the KVJ show.
Alrighty, here we go. What is up, and happy Tuesday. It is the KVJ show. Good to see everybody here today. Minus Suits.
Oh, yeah. Suits is out again today.
Yeah.
He's got a case of the TTs, tender tummy.
Yeah, he does.
Is that what it is? Do we know what's down with him?
He thinks he had COVID, so he took all these COVID tests, but all the COVID tests came back negative. So he might just have the flu. I mean, they are a lot alike.
Yeah, he doesn't know. He just doesn't feel well, so.
Day two. Well, we had all speculated yesterday. Is he just hungover? But I guess not.
Well, that's a hell of a hangover.
Yeah, no, you're right.
Hangover, usually by Tuesday, you're better.
So Denny's going to be strapped a little bit thin today. Luckily tonight he's got some Wonder joints, so should set everything all right. So he's going to be running KVJ TV. It is up and going right now. You can go to your YouTube and just look for the KVJ show. We are right there.
What are you thinking about? What are you thinking about? What's on your mind? Are you thinking about? What are you thinking about?
What you got on your mind today, Jay Bird?
Well, I know you haven't had these, Kevin, but maybe you have, Virginia. Have you had the Wawa pretzels? The ones where you are leaving the store and they're big and they're warm and they're in this special blanket?
They know what they're doing at Wawa, Kev. I know you don't buy a lot of gas station food like
Right.
me and the bird, but as you're checking out at Wawa, they've got this warm case.
Okay.
It's like a heated double shelf cubby that has all these little delights, pretzels with warm cheese,
Okay.
chicken tenders,
yeah.
little egg burritos.
Oh, sounds like a dream.
And as you're standing there right next to it, you can feel the warmth coming off of it as you're checking out, and you're like, oh, salted cheddar pretzel.
Oh, you just want to lean up against it. It feels so good on your
That
skin.
sounds delicious.
Yeah.
Well, I learned something when I went camping the last time with my boy Bigfoot. We bought a bunch of these Wawa pretzels, and we were making these campfire grilled cheeses
Okay.
with the pretzel. You can cut them in half, or you can take two big old pretzels and make them your each slice of bread. I made some last night, and oh my goodness, I'm telling y'all, if you are in the grilled cheese game, go to Wawa, get those pretzels, and I'm not getting paid for this. I'm telling y'all,
Okay.
this is love of the game right
All
here. Grilled cheese to the next level. Use these Wawa pretzels as your bread, and then put whatever fixings you want in the middle.
Okay.
It takes grilled cheese from here to up there.
I could see that.
Next
yeah.
level grilled cheese.
Yeah, everybody loves that pretzel bun.
But I learned that from going
Yeah.
camping.
Okay.
Wow.
Yeah.
Look
Wow.
at you.
You can make some really fun stuff with grilled cheese. Don't get me started on Texas toast garlic bread.
Okay. What's on your mind today, Virginia?
Well, joy and happiness reigned supreme in my house last night because
Right.
Panda, he loves the Buffalo Bills.
Yeah, they had a night.
My husband was very happy because they had a good night. Monday Night Football, they whooped up on the Tennessee Titans.
Yeah, they did.
Who I guess in the past had given the Bills a little bit of trouble.
Yeah, they've had a good run the last couple of years. They got an old Dolphins quarterback, and they've been a contender right there at the cusp of getting into the Super Bowl.
But coming up this weekend, the Bills have the Dolphins.
Oh, yeah.
And everybody's talking about the Bills,
Yeah.
but everybody's also talking about the Dolphins. And anticipation for this game is like super high. Expectations for both teams to do awesome by their fan base is like through the roof. One team is going to be heartbroken.
Well, I think the Bills would take it harder than the Dolphins would because the Dolphins are kind of on the upswing. Bills are going to be the favorite. The Bills really theoretically look like the much better team, and so they should take it. So if you were a Bills fan and you lost, Panda should take it a lot harder than a Dolphins fan who loses.
And plus, we all know Northerners complain a little bit more and they take it a little bit harder at times. I got a lot of Northern family members. They take things harder.
They're more invested.
Yes.
Miami has other things going on.
Yeah, Miami's got
She's
nothing
a
to
hot
lose.
girl.
Yeah.
She's busy.
Yeah.
If she loses a game, she'll be fine.
They're holding on to every game in Buffalo. I don't know if
It's all they've got.
It's just different
Yeah.
down here, baby.
You're right. That's kind of all they've got. Yeah.
Yes.
If Miami would win, it'd be amazing, but I don't think anybody's going to be losing their minds if they lose.
You ever hang out with somebody that's from the Boston area and things don't go right? It's a long road trip, man. It's not fun.
What's on your mind, Kev?
Broken fingers. I'm just kind of curious. How do you know if you have one other than getting an x-ray? Is there a way to tell? What is the difference between just really jamming a finger badly and having it be broken? I was playing football with Cannon yesterday, and he threw a football, and it just kind of went right into the finger, and I heard like a pop.
Uh-oh.
And I couldn't tell, and it's like I can't really. You can see the difference. Can you tell which pinky might be?
Oh, Oh,
The hurt one?
yeah.
Yeah.
The one on this side.
Yeah.
You stoved that thing real nice.
Yeah,
like.
I'm like, yeah. So I'm like, what is that? Because I remember as a kid that I was, oh, you just stoved it. I'm like, so what does that even mean?
Stove.
Stoved it.
That was old timey. Say, shut up, kid. It's broken, but go keep playing.
Yeah, what is a stoving? Is that a medical term?
But I heard
Where did that
as a
come
kid.
from? Yeah.
You stoved your finger, bird.
What does that mean exactly? You stoved your finger. Like, I didn't put it on a stove or anything hot. What is stoving? And so I can't tell. Yes, do I have a stoved finger or is it broken? And if it is broken, do you do anything or just, suck it up and just make it good?
Is it one of those injuries where you can't do anything about it, but just kind of sit there in pain the whole time?
I think so, yeah, but it's kind of odd because as I kind of try to, use my hand, I always forget, and I'm like, oh, that's right, this thing won't bend. So it's... Yeah,
Well, if you're in pain, luckily I've got a pharmacy in my purse, so just let me know.
I'm all good. The pain is nothing. It's just, I'm limited dexterity and just making sure there's nothing I need to do for it other than just, go about life.
Sometimes when you break a toe, they say there's nothing you can do.
So I thought.
Is it the same with a finger?
I wasn't planning on doing anything because I don't know really what you would do.
I thought the same thing with the ribs. You just don't do anything. There's certain things that you break. You have to
Yeah.
just kind of roll with it.
I think that's kind of it. I think that's what's going down here. So if anybody knows better and I'm not handling this right, please let me know because there's a lot of things in life I don't handle right.
Finger doctors, call in.
That's right. Exactly. Let me know. And is there a way to tell if you have or not? I assume probably the only way to really tell is if you have an x-ray.
A foot doctor's a podiatrist. Is there a finger doctor?
Oh, there is. There's a doctor for everything. An eyelash doctor.
Dr. Digits?
Okay.
So many doctors.
It'd be a fun little title. All right, coming up here in just a couple of minutes, we're going to find out if you are caught up with the world. Do you know everything that is going on? I'm going to hit you up with some of the trending topics. We're going to see if Jaybird and Virginia are plugged into what is going on coming up next here on the KVJ Show.
I got my head out the sunroof. I'm blasting our favorite tunes. I only got one thing on my mind. You got me stuck on the thought of you. You're making me feel brand new. You're more than a sunshine in my eyes. You got those pretty eyes in your head. You know it. You got me dancing in my bed, so let me show it. You are exactly what I want. Kinda cool and kinda not. Wanna give myself to you. Yeah, we're driving down the freeway at night. I only got one thing in the back of my mind. I'm feeling like this might be my time to shine with you, with you, with you. I got my head out the sunroof. I'm blasting our favorite tunes. I only got one thing on my mind. You got me stuck on the thought of you. You're making me feel brand new. You're more than a sunshine in my eyes. I got my head out the sunroof. You got me stuck on the thought of you. Yeah, we're driving down the freeway at night. I only got one thing in the back of my mind. I'm feeling like this might be my time to shine with you, with you, with you. I got my head out the sunroof. I'm blasting our favorite tunes. I only got one thing on my mind. You got me stuck on the thought of you. You're making me feel brand new. You're more than a sunshine in my eyes. La da la da da la la la. La da 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 dee da da la 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 da la da la la la. La da la 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 da da.
All right, so let's see how plugged in to the world Virginia and Jaybird are here today. Got some trending little topics. I'll just tell you what is trending. You tell me why exactly it is trending. And one of the things, if you popped onto your Twitter, why you would see it at the top. We'll start with you here, Virginia. Gonna go with Martha's Vineyard. Why is it trending?
Martha's Vineyard is trending because they flew a bunch of illegal immigrants that had crossed the border and they were trying to figure out how to process them. And they're like, oh, let's just bring them to Martha's Vineyard and mess things up there.
Yes. Well, what a squabble it's become.
I mean, that's kind of awesome, though. If you just got here, now all of a sudden you're getting a free trip to Martha's Vineyard.
That's true.
It's pretty sweet.
I know. I'm like, how can I get this?
I never got a free ticket to Martha's Vineyard.
Feel free to put me on a plane and ship me anywhere. It'd be a free vacation. All right, Jaybird, Puerto Rico. Why is Puerto Rico trending today?
Oh, tropical storms and Mother Nature is having her way with Puerto Rico. Am I close?
Yes.
All right.
You are. Yeah, 30 inches of rain.
Dang.
They've received. I heard that pretty much everybody's without power, like 2/3 of the islands without running water.
Ooh.
We know what that's all about, so, our thoughts go out to Puerto Rico because that is not fun to deal with. But it does look like the storm is going to be kicking up the Atlantic. It's going to build up to a Cat 3, it looks like.
But luckily, I think it's going to skirt the U.S.
It is, yeah.
They
I think
say,
so.
you know, you never know for sure, but it looks like it.
Yeah, but it looks oddly strong heading north. And then it looks like, I think it's eventually going to run into some kind of land.
I mean,
It's got to, right?
a lot of land out there.
There's a lot of land out there. Eventually it's going to hit something if it stays strong.
Or does it just eventually hit cold water and just fizzle?
Yeah, I mean, it should, but I don't know how cold it is yet.
Yeah,
I
does
think
it?
that's the question.
Does it fizzle, care?
Fizzle. Yeah. I know they tried an experiment. I was reading a headline on that they had tried seeing what it would be like if they could cool the temperatures of the ocean. And they said they even tried an experiment with models of what it would do if you took a mass double the size of Florida and cooled the ocean in front of the path of a hurricane, and they said it minimal effect.
Really?
Yeah.
No, this is a waste of time, this experiment.
Yeah, I think so. For that, I don't know if they take a big ice tray and just dump it into the ocean. I don't know.
That sounds like
How
a
that would
long
happen?
time to conduct that experiment.
Yeah, I don't know exactly
not
how they
good
do that,
result.
but
And then
unfortunately,
they said like the reason we didn't get a lot of storms was because of that Saharan dust.
Yeah.
So can we just make a lot of dust and blow it at the hurricane?
great question. Yeah.
And do we even know if that is even a thing? They could just say it's the Saharan dust, and people like me will go, okay, yeah.
Oh, Saharan
Sounded
dust.
good to
I
me.
wouldn't know if they're lying to me or not.
Sounded good to me. What about the Serial podcast, Virginia? Why is that trending today?
Because they released the guy who's been in prison since like the year 2000 or something. He was convicted, but I think they overturned his conviction, and now he has to wait like a month to see if they're going to retry him.
Yeah, the podcast came out in 2014, and it's back to #1.
Wow.
So people were hearing the story again of how it was broken down. And
Well, people like me forgot. I listened to the podcast Serial
Right.
back in the day.
8 years ago.
I forgot all the details. I'm like, did I think he was guilty or innocent? I can't remember.
It kind of left you not knowing, but the new information is there's 2 new suspects that look like they had motive and
Yes.
opportunity, and so that's why this is really
I wonder
a
if
story today.
is it because of DNA they found, do you know, or you don't know any of
It
that?
didn't sound like it was DNA.
It
Though
sounded like
I-
motive, and then a car was behind her car. The chick that was killed was behind one of this new suspect's family members' houses.
Yeah, and there might have been something with the DNA or something like that they had found with him and her.
I just know that's how they are bringing everyone down, and it's kind of coming to a head. If you notice, if you Google DNA cases bringing murderers down, a lot of information comes up
because
and it's recent.
DNA has gotten so much more advanced.
Yeah,
and
there's-
if they save anything from the crime scene, they can retest it with the new machine.
And it's a different day, man.
Okay, what about Adam Levine, Jaybird? Why is he trending today?
He had to apologize for continuously being a douchebag.
Okay. It's a great guess.
He should.
There is an Instagram model of accusing him of having a year-long affair with her and then wanting to name his new baby after her.
Oh, I did see that. Okay, so
Yeah.
I'm kind of right.
Yeah, being a douchebag, that's pretty much right. Virginia, why is Beyond Meat trending today?
I think the COO bit somebody's nose.
The tip of somebody's nose off in a road rage incident.
What?
Yeah.
You've come. Really?
Yeah.
Oh, my-
Beyond Meat.
The meat guy. The guy is not making
He
real
went to
meat.
the Arkansas football game on Saturday and got all fired up on testosterone football, and then got in the parking lot and got into a road rage incident.
So he won't eat animals, but he will eat humans.
Yes,
Oh,
exactly.
that's
It writes
amazing.
itself, doesn't it?
Kind of
Yeah, it just
awesome.
writes itself.
It's good.
And finally here, Jaybird, why is Bad Baby trending today?
Bad-
You know Danielle Bregoli from Boynton Beach?
Yes,
Mm-hmm.
she finally wants to set the record straight with Dr. Phil, go back on there and make amends.
Oh, okay. That is a good guess. No, that is incorrect.
She probably, let me guess, she probably just passed the $1 billion mark for making more money.
Everything's going her way. No, she was just invited to speak at the Oxford Union, which is considered the most prestigious debating society on planet Earth. Previous speakers have included Presidents Reagan, Nixon, Carter, and Clinton, Queen Elizabeth II, the Dalai Lama, Mother Teresa, Malcolm X, Albert Einstein, Sir Elton John, Shakira, and Billy Joel. And she's going to be in their ranks speaking to the debate society at the Oxford Union.
I know I sound like a broken record, but I'm aging out of earth.
Are they punking us?
I don't know, man.
No, they're not.
I really hope this is a lie.
This will go down sometime in November. So how about that? The Catch Me Outside girl from Boynton Beach.
How about that?
Are they being ironic or funny, or are they?
Don't know. I'm not sure why. They didn't really break down their whole motives as to why she got the invite that's usually reserved for presidents and queens. But
Okay, you sparked our interest.
I blame TikTok.
Yep. All right, coming up here in just a couple of minutes, going to be breaking down some popular brands you know, but by names you didn't. Stag Party. You know the brand, but do you know what eventual name it became? Stag Party. Was it A, Playboy, B, Twin Peaks, or C, Bass Pro Shops?
Twin Peaks.
Twin Peaks.
Yep.
Virginia, do you have a guess?
I agree.
Okay, you're going to say Twin Peaks. Is that the original name of the restaurant Twin Peaks? You'll find out next.
From the WRMF Anajar and Levine Accident Attorneys Traffic Center. If you've been in an accident, call the law offices of Anajar and Levine at 1-800-747-FREE. That's 1-800-747-3733.
While gas prices stay high, the cost of taking a Brightline train is coming down, with fares now starting at $10 when you book at least 2 days before your ride. Dump the pump and book today at GoBrightline.com. We're still seeing slowdowns up on the Treasure Coast after an earlier accident on 95 southbound. This one just beyond Bridge Road, tying you up for about a mile. Plus, we have an accident in Broward County on the Sawgrass Expressway northbound before University Drive. You're seeing heavy delays in that area. Look for 2 left lanes blocked, and still sluggish on the Turnpike northbound after an earlier accident beyond Sunrise Boulevard. Give yourself a couple of extra minutes through that area. Traffic, a service of Palm Beach Mitsubishi. I'm Suits, 979 WRMF.
Hit the road in style this summer in the all-new Mitsubishi Outlander or Eclipse Cross from Palm Beach Mitsubishi. All backed by an industry-leading 10-year, 100,000-mile powertrain limited warranty. Drive one today during the summer sales event at Palm Beach Mitsubishi. Going on now.
You know, I love my Xfinity internet. Had it for 23 years now. There's many reasons why I love it. I love the reliability of it. You know, they're just on it. Their service team is so good. If you ever have any problems, they're right to your place. They get it back online. You're going. I love the speed of Xfinity as well. I love the fact that they have the XFi Advanced Security, so I don't have to worry about hackers. They take all that on themselves. And the parental controls. If you've got kids, you can have control of what they see, and you can turn off their internet anytime you want. You have that kind of control. And right now, they got a great deal where you can get Xfinity internet in their supersonic bundle with unlimited internet, gig speed, and the supersonic Wi-Fi. So you got enough speed and power to power up over 100 devices at one time. And they'll even throw in the Flex 4K streaming box for free. So you get all of your apps all in one place, and it's just $50 a month when you add Xfinity Mobile. No annual contract required, no equipment fees. Just go to Xfinity.com/gig, call 1-800-XFINITY, or visit an Xfinity store today.
New CBS Tuesdays.
A dirty bomb is headed for the U.S.
The FBI's are back.
We gotta find this guy fast.
Any sign of him?
We need to find out where he's headed. He's still can do a lot of damage.
So what's the play here?
Let's get to work. I think he might be in trouble.
Go, go, go! Get down! Get down!
New episodes of FBI, FBI International, and FBI Most Wanted. Tuesday, starting at 8/7 Central on CBS and streaming on Paramount Plus.
One of the great things about the National Desk is that we are this national newscast, but we're made up of a bunch of local voices.
Back out here live at the home.
We have 4,000 journalists around the country. These are their hometowns. They know the voice of the people there, and I think that's what makes us so unique.
We have new developments breaking overnight.
We love to have people tell us how they feel.
The National Desk, America's News Now. Weekday mornings starting at 6 on CW 34.
Are you ready? Ready to make a difference in our community? Election Day is approaching, and it's our chance to speak up on the issues that matter most. Voting is not just our right, it's our duty. So whether you stay ready or you need to get ready, now is the time. Visit vote.org to make sure you're registered and make a plan to vote early. Vote.org has everything you need to get ready, so seize your opportunity to make a difference today. Paid for by Vote.org.
It's not easy being the one everyone counts on to keep the facility running, no matter the weather or supply chain hiccup. But we get you, Raymond in Buffalo, and Maria in Miami, Jules in Minneapolis, and Stan in Central Indiana, taking control of everything that's under your control. At Grainger, we're here for you with experienced branch staff at over 250 locations so you get the product you're looking for. Call, click Grainger.com, or just stop by. Grainger, for the ones who get it done.
When you think Miami, lots of things come to mind. But when you think Homestead Miami, it's everything. The vibrancy of South Beach and the calm of the Keys. You get a weekend of a million thrills. It's everything we all think of when we think Miami, but so much more. NASCAR Playoffs Weekend at Homestead Miami Speedway, October 22nd through the 23rd. Get your tickets now at homesteadmiamispeedway.com.
You have been involved in an accident. You're injured. You need an attorney. You don't want a big law firm that's going to treat you like a number. You want a law firm that's going to give you the personalized attention you deserve. You want Hicks & Motto. You don't want a paralegal or case manager handling your case. You want the lawyers of Hicks & Motto to handle your case from the very beginning. Call me, Mike Motto, 561-683-2300. 561-683-2300. Let the lawyers of Hicks & Motto help you get the justice you deserve. Hicks & Motto, 561-683-2300.
There is a fantastic deal going on right now at Diamonds Direct that you want to take advantage of. If you've been thinking about any kind of jewelry purchase, now is the time to act and go to Diamonds Direct, because you're going to be able to get the amazing low Diamonds Direct price and pay nothing down and spread your payments over 5 years with zero interest. But it's only for a limited time at Diamonds Direct right now. You can afford anything and everything, and they've got so much amazing selection. A $4,000 beautiful ring is just $67 a month. You can even finance the entire purchase, including the tax. This is how you are going to save so much money. It doesn't matter what the price is of the item. Just pick it out, divide it by 60, and that's your payment. Super low payments right now at Diamonds Direct, but it is a limited time offer. Get there, check it out. 5 years, zero interest on any purchase. For details, directions, and store hours, go to diamondsdirect.com. Must have credit approved for financing offer.
I wanted to know why some people who get COVID-19 get it so bad. I found out it may be because they have a high risk factor, such as heart disease, diabetes, being overweight, smoking, and asthma. Even if symptoms feel mild, these factors can increase your risk of COVID-19 turning severe. So if you're at high risk and test positive, there are things you can do, like asking your healthcare provider if an authorized oral treatment is right for you. Learn about an option at treatcovid19.com. This message is sponsored by Pfizer.
Don't miss the Port St. Lucie Home Show at the Mid-Florida Event Center this Saturday and Sunday, September 24th and 25th.
Come see everything for in and around your home.
Free admission.
The Port St. Lucie Home Show this weekend at the Mid-Florida Event Center.
It's just another day. That doesn't mean you deserve just another shower. Nebbia by Moen Quattro creates 4 unique shower experiences. Relieve, soothe, clarify, and cleanse to give you all the escape while using 50% less water than standard showers, making your everyday routine an experience. Water designs our life. Who designs for water? Moen.
Florida is home to several one-of-a-kind species. And now, new one-of-a-kind winnings. With the Florida 300 times the cash scratch-off, featuring multiple ways to multiply your winnings and a top prize of $15 million.
Wait, what?
My bad. The Florida Lottery must be 18 or older to play. Play responsibly.
Everything, our farm, our stand, our pop-up shop, it really all started when we discovered the benefits of local, raw honey for our family.
And then we decided to turn it into a business.
We were looking for something to help us get up and running.
So we got the Chase Business Complete Banking Account.
It's more than a bank account. It comes with Quick Accept, which lets us take card payments anytime, anywhere in the U.S. using the Chase mobile app. Plus, we get same-day deposits at no extra cost. For us, it's more than honey. It's about sharing a little sweetness with the world.
Get the Chase Business Complete Banking Account with the essentials you need to help get your business going. Learn more at chase.com/business-complete-banking. Chase for business. Make more of what's yours. Quick Accept is not available in U.S. territories. Enrollment required. Usage subject to approval. Same-day deposits available for payments before 8 p.m. Eastern Time, Sunday to Friday. Fees and rates apply for checking and processing. Limitations and restrictions apply. Participants compensated. Merchant services provided by Payment Tech LLC and WePay Inc. Subsidiaries of J.P. Morgan Chase Bank and a member FDIC.
MD Now is open and here to provide you superior health care. For locations and hours, visit mdnow.com.
Medical malpractice, Gordon and Partners, 333-3333.
South Florida weather is 15 seconds away from the H. Gregg West Palm Beach Weather Center.
New season, new offers at hgregg.com. Jump into the fall and enjoy their super sale. Shop a vehicle at hgregg.com on Military Trail. Whatever your taste or budget is, they've got a huge inventory with a perfect match for you. hgregg.com. Save more, drive happy.
Your WPTV First Alert forecast calls for temperatures this morning in the mid to upper 70s with a few showers near the coast for the morning commute. This afternoon, highs in the upper 80s to low 90s with scattered afternoon showers and storms mainly moving west later in the day. I'm WPTV First Alert meteorologist Katia Hall for 97.9 WRMF.
This report is sponsored by the Crohn's and Colitis Foundation. The Crohn's and Colitis Foundation has been at the forefront of inflammatory bowel disease research and care for over 50 years. Learn more about research, education, and support at Crohn'sColitisFoundation.org.
What's hot now on the KVJ Show?
Hey, you know, with the WRMF app, not only can you listen to us live, but you can win cool stuff. We got Panic at the Disco tickets when they come to Florida Live Arena on October 4th. Just go and start listening, and you got a great chance to win some tickets. We've also got cash and trips and other things. Plus, you can get the KVJ regular show podcast and our After the Show podcast, so you can listen to us anytime you want on demand. Send us audio and text messages as well, and it's all free in your app store right now. Just look for WRMF.
Get the info on everything that's going on with us at kvjshow.com.
Well, there's some big brands that you know today that didn't start out with the name that became popular. Can you tell me the original name of some of these massive brands? First one I threw at you is Stag Party. I asked if it was the original name of Playboy, Twin Peaks, or Bass Pro Shops, and you guessed Twin Peaks.
With confidence.
With confidence. Your confidence is false.
That is part of the problem.
Yes.
Just a lot, with lots going on.
I didn't have as much confidence as him.
Oh, you didn't? Okay, you're backing out of it, Virginia?
I was guessing.
Okay. So you're now at least saying, yeah, I didn't believe it like the bird did.
So wait, it wasn't,
we were wrong.
Was it Bass Pro Shops?
Oh, that's a good guess as well, but that's incorrect.
Damn.
Wow.
Pretty good.
The other one?
The other one. You're right, it was the other one.
What was the other option? Was it Hooters?
No, it wasn't that. It was Playboy.
Playboy.
Yes. Playboy, yeah. Stag Party was going to be the name of Playboy magazine, but right before they published their first edition, There is a magazine called Stag that threatened to sue them.
Oh.
So Hugh Hefner's like, okay, I don't want to deal with a lawsuit before I have any money. And so he changed the name to Playboy instead.
It was the right move.
Yeah, feels like it's probably the right choice. Okay, Blue Ribbon Sports. That is the original name of what massive brand you know today? Is it Dick's Sporting Goods, Dave & Buster's, or Nike? What do you think? Blue Ribbon Sports.
Do we buzz with a bird? Or how
I'll
we
let
doing?
you go ahead and guess first, Bird. Go ahead.
Go ahead, Jumpy.
Are we talking about Dave & Buster's?
Dave & Buster's. What do you think it is, Virginia?
Nike.
You're going to go Nike. Virginia's correct. It is Nike. Yeah, they wanted to downsize to just one word. They thought Blue Ribbon Sports.
It's a lot.
It is a lot.
And it makes me think of Pabst.
You're right. Yeah. So they wanted to downsize just to one word, and they wanted to have a power letter in it. And so I guess they thought the K maybe is a power word, and so it's also the name of the winged goddess of victory, and they liked that, and they said, let's go with that. Kind of a running shoe to start off with.
Huh.
Okay, what about Cadabra? Cadabra. That's the original name for which of these brands? Is it the iPhone, Amazon, or the Magic Eraser? What do you think, Virginia? Cadabra.
Amazon.
Okay, what do you think, Bird?
Only talking about Magic Eraser.
Okay, Virginia's right again.
Damn it.
She's so good at this.
I can't. She is so not confident.
Cadabra was the original name of Amazon. In 1994, Jeff Bezos started with Cadabra, a shortened version of the magician's phrase abracadabra. And his lawyer thought that he said cadaver. He's like, what'd you call it, cadaver? And he's like, yeah, okay, maybe cadaver is not the right thing.
Jeff Bezos looks like he likes magicians.
Yeah, he loves magic.
He does.
I can see that.
He went with Amazon because it started with the letter A. And he wanted to be listed in alphabetic order and be near the top. And he also wanted an A word that meant something large.
Okay.
Oh.
That's why you have the name Amazon. It's out there.
Are you retaining this? Could you take a quiz on all this and pass it in an hour and a half?
I feel like I could.
Okay.
She's doing great now.
She is doing. That's what I'm asking.
She's doing really well.
Passing it now.
Okay, Cargo House. That's the original name of what major brand? Is it Starbucks, Abercrombie and Fitch, or U-Haul, Jaybird? Cargo House.
Without a doubt, the Fitch.
The Fitch. What do you think, Virginia? Cargo House.
I think U-Haul.
You're going to go U-Haul. You both amazingly got it wrong.
Oh,
amazing.
Damn it.
Yeah, of three options.
I mean, this is not a good round for me.
We blew it.
Oh, my gosh.
It's Starbucks.
Really?
Yes. Uh-huh.
That's odd.
That's what they called it. Cargo House was the original name of Starbucks.
Coffee Cargo House?
Yeah,
What?
and then they're like, I don't think we like that. And so they went for something else. So they pulled out an old mining map of the Cascades, not far from where they started. And there was a town called Starbo. And so they got Starbucks from that.
Huh.
And the rest is history, as they say. Okay, what about this one? Goodfellows Dry Goods. Was that the original name for Sam Goodies, Whole Foods, or Target? What do you think, Virginia? Goodfellows Dry Goods. The original brand name for either Sam Goodies, Whole Foods, or Target. What do you think?
Whole Foods.
Okay, what do you think, Bird?
Sam Goody.
Sam Goodies. You guys are good. I mean, you guys are really good at elimination. Really
Target?
good.
At least you got a couple right, man.
Yeah.
I have got
You've missed every one. You've missed every single one.
Oh, my gosh.
It's Target?
It's amazing. It's Target, yeah.
Damn.
Yeah, Target founder George Draper Dayton became the sole shareholder of Goodfellows Dry Goods in 1902. Then in 1962, the store was called Target in Roseville, Minnesota. And the name Target wouldn't officially become the company's name until the year 2000. That's when they really took off. And Target became the brand that you know today.
Huh.
Wow.
Okay, Bird, one more chance to get one right.
Oh, my goodness.
One more chance to get one right.
Kevin doesn't want to give up on you.
I'm glad, but I kind of want you to.
The original name was Matchbox. It eventually became either Match.com, Tinder, or Firehouse Subs. Matchbox. Jaybird, What is your answer?
I got to go with my heart and my gut.
Yeah.
Firehouse Subs.
Firehouse Subs. Virginia, what do you think?
Tinder.
Gonna go Tinder. Virginia's right again. Bird missed every single one.
How many did you ask us?
A lot.
18.
I was gonna ask like 2, and then I'm like, gosh, I gotta get 1.
Let me see how bad this can go.
I don't want him to leave this bit so sad.
I'm like, surely with the process of elimination.
Can you give me this quiz later? See how if I do any better, please.
I will at the end of the show. Yeah, Matchbox was meant to reference igniting the flame of romance, but sounded too close to Match.com. So Tinder, the dry material that you use for starting a fire, was chosen instead. That's how they got Tinder. Instead of Matchbox. And now you know a lot of information that everyone will forget by now.
I don't know. I feel good. I want redemption.
You do? Okay. All right. We'll try that a little bit later on the show. Coming up here in a couple of minutes, I was reading these comments that they had on BuzzFeed, and I just want to tell you, honestly, if you want to know if you should become a parent or not, if you can relate to these comments, I would say don't. I'll tell you all about it. Coming up next.
It's a human sign when things go wrong, when the scent of her lingers and temptation strong, cold, cold heart, hard done by you. Something's looking better, baby. Just passing through. And I think it's gonna be a long, long time till touchdown brings me round again to find I'm not the man I think I am at home. Oh no, no, no. And this is what I should have said. Well, I thought it, but I kept it hid. Cold, cold heart, hard done by you. Something's looking better, baby. Just passing through. And I think it's gonna be a long, long time till touchdown brings me round again to find I'm not the man I think I am at home. Oh no, no, no. And this is what I should have said. Well, I thought it, but I kept it hid. Cold, cold heart, hard done by you. Something's looking better, baby. Just passing through. And I think it's gonna be a long, long time till touchdown brings me round again to find I'm not the man I think I am at home. Oh no, no, no. And this is what I should have said. Touchdown brings me round again. Well, I thought it, but I kept it hid. No, no, no.
You ever wonder if you should have kids or not? I really think there are a lot of people out there with kids that should never have had them. What are we doing? Honestly. I think a lot of people think, oh, they just don't really think it through and like, okay, let's do it. And just on a whim, they wind up having kids and they wind up being miserable. Honestly, I think being a parent is one of the most important jobs you can possibly have because you either make or break society based on your seed and what you raise and how you raise them. So you can either make this world a better place or a worse place. And it's not cut out for a lot of people. And I was reading this article from BuzzFeed about parents and what they secretly hate about their kids. And as I was reading it, I just kept thinking to myself, I'm like, honestly, all these people that are making these comments, they just sound to me like people that should have probably never had kids in the first place. Because, they are a lot of work. But, man, the second that I got introduced to my kids, even in the bad stuff, I love every second, man. I cherish it. I really do. I love everything about it. And I don't ever be like, oh, man, there's such a burden. There's such a drain. There's such a this. I love doing it. I think that I would pass the test and qualify for somebody who truly wants to be a parent.
And a person like you you love kids and you love being a father, it's hard for you to wrap your head around someone who has kids and doesn't feel anything. And there are people out there who do have kids, and if they were to be completely honest, they'd say, I wish I wouldn't have had that.
And two, sometimes you have a kid that is so disrespectful and mean to you, it throws you upside down and makes you wish you didn't.
Sure. Yeah, I know. It can happen. It is a challenge, and you may have those kind of things. But you know what? Despite how they may treat you or whatever, it's unconditional love.
That's what I'm saying. No matter what happens, you're glad to be a father, even
Absolutely, yeah. Even in the worst of days, you're like, okay, hey, the worst day with a kid is better than any day without a kid.
But there are some parents, if a kid asks them a question, the parents, why are you talking to me, kid? Leave me alone.
Bother.
Yes.
You're a drain. Yeah.
Yes.
And I look at a lot of those people, I'm like, honestly, if you had to do it over again, don't have kids. So if you're out there and you're childless right now and you haven't had them, you say, maybe one day. Listen to this. And if you relate to a lot of these comments in this BuzzFeed article, I would really question as to whether or not you should eventually one day have kids. And there's nothing wrong with that. I think it's awesome. If you choose that we don't want children, we want to travel, and we want to be able to bar hop and do all that kind of good stuff, go for it. That's awesome. You can do that. So if you relate to these things, reconsider ever having kids. Here's what people were saying in this BuzzFeed article on what they secretly hate about their children. The mess. They said it's a lot harder to keep your home clean once you have kids.
Well, that's true if you have roommates. That's true if you have anybody living in your house.
That's just life. But if you're one of those people that if your place is dirty and it throws you into a tailspin, then you might want to really reconsider having kids, because it's next to impossible to keep a completely clean house.
Me and my little sister were just talking about that, about our mom going, man, our mom would clean our house and it would take her 8 hours, and within 10 minutes, Kool-Aid's on the wall.
Yeah.
When you're a kid, you don't realize how annoying that is for the person who just cleaned that house.
Absolutely, yeah. No, it is. You do. You feel like in the moment you want to strangle the kids, but you just got to say, hey, look, this is just what I signed up for.
Not even annoying, devastating.
Yeah.
If you've been cleaning all day and it's wrecked within an hour.
You ask them to help you and not make those specific messes, and they keep doing it.
Yeah, that's the way it's going to go. If you don't have the temperament that you can roll with that, then yeah, I don't know if I'd bring them little critters into the world. All the extra cooking, then half the time they complain or they won't eat it. A lot of parents are griping about that on this BuzzFeed article.
Yep.
Do your kids complain a lot about the food you make?
Yep. I usually have to make 2 separate meals each and every night. One for Rocco and one for everybody else.
Yeah. That's a lot of times what it is.
Does Cannon complain, or does he kind of get what he wants? With the stuff he's into, he just kind of eats.
He eats like 2 things.
Yeah,
and we just give it to him because at least he's living.
He's breathing.
He's breathing.
He's smiling.
Yeah, he's upright. He seems okay.
He's going to school.
Yeah, it seems like it's all right. But yeah, I don't know if the kid's ever had a vegetable in his mouth. Not sure. If he did, it might cause some damage. This is the one that really kind of started to get me. And as I was reading this article and kind of going down, I'm like, I get it. Look, you do want to vent as a parent, and there's nothing wrong with that, sure. But then when I started reading some of these, I'm like, well, maybe you shouldn't have had kids.
Because some of them sound as if they're venting.
Yeah, some are venting. But when somebody said mindless playing, just the kid always wanting to do things with me.
That's rough.
Like, they've got action figures. They're like, will you play with me, like, all the time? Like, I just know I want to do my own thing. When I read that one, that's when it kind of clicked for me. I'm like, I'm not sure you should have had kids. If you're venting about your healthy child coming to you and wanting to spend time with you and just have you play with them, and that is a burden and a chore and you hate it, I don't think you should have kids. Just saying. They also went on to other things about having to work all day and then have to go to one of their band recitals. And they say, where's my free time? I don't get happy hours anymore.
No, you don't.
Yeah. You know what? And that's all good. Hey, I love happy hours more than anybody. But you know what? If that's a really big deal to you, don't have kids.
Well, I guess you could have a happy hour, but they're few and far between now.
Yeah, you got to do that. And you always got to say, hey, you know what? if you're not willing to put another human being ahead of you, don't have kids. That's really what it boils down to. If you hate doing that, and if that really pains you to do that, put another human being first, don't have kids. That's just what I would tell a lot of these
Sometimes people have kids and, they have them and they weren't expecting to have them.
I see, through my wife does a lot of teaching and my mom had done a lot of teaching and just hanging out with other parents. I see a lot of parents that they never made that. They never flipped that switch. They still put themselves first and they don't spend a lot of time with their kids. And it's kind of interesting to watch them because the kids don't really seem to like the parents and the parents don't like the kids.
Well, not everyone who has kids wanted kids.
Exactly.
Not everything's planned in life.
Yeah, I'd say probably of all the parents, I don't know if you have a percentage on this, Virginia. Maybe half really seem to love their kids and their kids love them and they're very happy they did it. I see a lot of situations where they just don't seem to be happy that they made that choice.
And this might be controversial to say, but I think younger parents sometimes have it harder than like older parents. Like, I feel like now I'm in my late 40s. I'm a better parent now than I was when I was in my early 30s or than I would have been in my 20s. If I would have been a parent in my 20s, I would have been the crappiest parent.
Yeah.
And I think like when you get older and you get wiser, yeah, you can't run and jump as fast as you would have in your 20s, but you can figure out the psychology of parenting a lot better when you're older.
Yeah, I think what's tough for younger parents is they're sooner to flipping that switch from going to I'm living all about me to now all of a sudden everything I want to do and my money and everything else goes into somebody else.
It's a harder switch to flip when you're in your 20s and you might struggle more with it and you're just not as knowledgeable and worldly and peaceful and confident. In your 20s you're like, what the hell's going on?
Yeah.
And now you're trying to raise a kid. I'm sure some people did it awesome.
Well, everyone's different. There are some people that are more mature in their 20s than I know the people that are in their 40s. It really depends on the individual. It really does. There's some people who have a kid in their 20s and they do get the message and they don't.
Sure.
They are hands-on parents.
I think about like my mom and my dad. They struggled. They struggled with parenting, and they struggled with a lot of the things that you're talking about on this list. But then I watched both of them get remarried and have more kids later in life when they were older, and they both seem to do, especially my dad, a way better job.
Yeah, I think you just got to ask yourself the first question I would ask anybody if you're thinking about kids, where's your mindset now? Is it selfish or selfless? And if you're thinking that you're a little bit of a selfish person, I would really reconsider having kids because I think it's going to be tougher for you in that mindset to say, okay, I'm going to do what is necessary to be a good parent. And that's putting aside weekends, happy hours, a lot of those kind of things. Like one person on here said, what I secretly hate about my kids, they follow me everywhere. And I'm just like, if you don't want someone following you everywhere and being your little shadow, don't have kids.
But what if
this
they're talking
is not
about
for you?
But my kid is in his 40s now, and they're still following me.
He wants to come with me in the bathroom.
Yeah. So if you want to test yourself, go to BuzzFeed, look for parents, what do you secretly hate about your kids? And if you relate to pretty much everything on that list, don't have kids.
Here's what's coming up on the Dirt of the Day. Dirt of the Day.
Well, a very hot model went on TikTok yesterday and made a TikTok about how she has been hooking up with Adam Levine. Oh no, what is going on here? I'll give you all the dirty details because he's in a relationship coming up. Very married. Coming up in your dirt.
Entertainment updates 5 minutes after every hour from the KVJ Show on 97.9 WRMF.
From the WRMF Anajar and Levine Accident Attorneys Traffic Center. If you've been in an accident, call the law offices of Anajar and Levine at 1-800-747-FREE. That's 1-800-747-3733.
While gas prices are still high, the cost of taking a Brightline train is coming down. With fares now starting at $10 when you book at least 2 days before you ride. Dump the bump, book today at GoBrightline.com. No major accidents to report on 95 or the Turnpike if you're traveling in Martin, Palm Beach, or Broward counties. You do have construction 6th Avenue South to the west of 95 and also at the interchange of Glades Road and 95. Traffic is a service of Palm Beach Mitsubishi in the 850 WFTL Traffic Center. I'm Karen Curtis.
Hit the road in style this summer in the all-new Mitsubishi Outlander or Eclipse Cross from Palm Beach Mitsubishi. All backed by an industry-leading 10-year, 100,000-mile powertrain limited warranty. Drive one today during the summer sales event at Palm Beach Mitsubishi. Going on now.
For every just one more mile to your next ace on the court. When you have a sports-related injury, Cleveland Clinic Florida is here for them all. From serious athletes to weekend warriors, our team helps keep you in the game. As your top choice for orthopedic care, we offer expert diagnosis, personalized sports therapies, and game-changing surgeries. For every injury, for every athlete, for every care in the world. Schedule your care today.
I had a girl asking me last night on Instagram, let me see that picture of Kevin's front door. I said, don't worry. I posted it June 22nd on my Instagram. You can go and look at it. I also posted it on Facebook, and it caused a big fight, which I'm laughing at. A front door. It caused a big fight on Facebook.
Crazy, huh? Look out. Should be bringing people together.
That's social media for you. Kevin used the same company that I used, BNT Windows and Doors, and now you are completely hurricane ready,
Yeah.
and we've got no storms. Thank you, Kevin.
No, thank you for pointing me to BNT because I knew that I had a vulnerability in my house. Saw a video one time of how even one window or door that's not secure, the wind gets in, lifts the roof right off. I saw that. I'm like, hey, Virginia, tell me about this BNT. And then boom, we called them up. I love the service. I love the look of the doors, and I love how secure they is and the peace of mind that comes with it.
And I was telling this girl, get your estimate in now because you want to take advantage of these rebates they've got right now. BNT's Hurricane Preparedness Rebate gives you $35 back per window and $110 back per door. So jump on it now. They use PGT products. PGT is the best selling on the market. So go to bntwindowsanddoors.com.
We're Saia LTL Freight. For nearly a century, our team has been committed to driving business forward. From Lady Liberty to the Golden Gate, Superstore to Corner Store. We go that extra mile, expanding our team to better serve you. So trust that when you partner with Saia, we take every delivery personally. Visit Saia.com for all your shipping needs. That's SAIA.com.
Daddy, you're home!
Yes, Amelia, and guess what?
What?
I came home early because I love you so much. Hi, I'm attorney Victor Demesman. At Demesman and Dover Law Firm, family is everything to us. If you or a loved one have been in an accident, call us 24/7 at 866-954-MORE. That's 866-954-6673.
Daddy, guess what?
What?
I love you more than anything in the whole wide world.
Demesman and Dover Law Firm, your accidentattorneys.com. Main office, Fort Lauderdale.
We buy any car. We buy any car. We buy any car. Any.
Trading in or selling your car, truck, or SUV? WeBuyAnyCar.com takes the hassle out of selling in just 3 easy steps. 1. Get your free online valuation. 2. Drive to your local car buying center. And 3. Walk out with your check in as little as 30 minutes. So don't wait. Get your free online valuation now at WeBuyAnyCar.com.
Find out how much your car's worth at WeBuyAnyCar.
Are you ready? Ready to make a difference in our community? Election Day is approaching, and it's our chance to speak up on the issues that matter most. Voting is not just our right, it's our duty. So whether you stay ready or you need to get ready, now is the time. Visit vote.org to make sure you're registered and make a plan to vote early. Vote.org has everything you need to get ready, so seize your opportunity to make a difference today. Paid for by vote.org.
Quitting nicotine isn't easy, which is why Tobacco-Free Florida offers free tools and services like free 2-week starter kits of Quit Aids. We're also trying out music to help motivate smokers to quit.
Not another cigarette would be lit. Now there's someone living tobacco-free. It's you.
Wow. Okay. Maybe we'll just stick to the ways we know work. Visit tobaccofreeflorida.com or call 1-877-YOU-CAN-NOW for free nicotine patches.
When your celebration of life is prepaid in advance, it becomes a gift from you to your family later, because no one should have to plan for a loss while they're experiencing one. Paying in advance protects your loved ones and gives you the peace of mind you deserve. Let us help you plan every detail with professionalism and compassion. We're Quattlebaum Funeral, Cremation, and Event Centers. Find us at dignitymemorial.com.
Don't miss the Port St. Lucie Home Show this Saturday and Sunday, September 24th and 25th at the Mid-Florida Event Center.
Come see kitchens, baths, windows, doors, pools, spas, solar, and more.
Over 100 exhibits.
Cooking seminars by TV's Chef Warren Catterson.
This show has everything for in and around your home.
The Port St. Lucie Home Show this Saturday and Sunday at the Mid-Florida Event Center. This is the home show you don't want to miss.
Free admission all weekend.
If you've got an AC issue, anything from little stuff all the way up to the big stuff, Cooling Advisors is going to swoop in and save the day and make sure that you don't even go a single day without your AC. In South Florida, the AC is the most important appliance in your house. I would even put it above refrigerator. I don't know. If you disagree, fight me. Cooling Advisors, they swoop in. It doesn't matter when your AC emergency happens because they have a live person answering the phone 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Caring about customer service more than anything else is what's important to Cooling Advisors. When you call, they jump. And if you tell them you heard about it here on the KVJ show, you're going to get a $500 coupon off the cost of your new system from Cooling Advisors, family owned and operated. Go online today. Book your appointment with the best, the ones I trust, Jaybird Trust, Denny's Trust, coolingadvisors.com.
Do you need legal help? Call Anna Jar and Levine at 1-800-747-FREE.
From the Greenway Kia of West Palm Beach studio, get up to an EPA estimated 50 miles per gallon at Greenway Kia of West Palm Beach. This is 97.9 WRMF Palm Beach.
It's the KVJ Dirt of the Day. It's the KVJ Dirt of the Day. Virginia, take it away, because you know we need that Dirt of the Day.
Well, I was watching the football game last night with Panda, so I wasn't really paying attention to TikTok.
Uh-oh.
But I guess this story broke. This chick who is a model started posting about how she'd been having a year-long affair with Adam Levine. She was posting DMs from him talking about how he wanted to name his baby after her. Now, his wife is pregnant with like their third baby. And according to these DMs and these messages going back and forth, Adam Levine was saying he wanted to name his baby Sumner because this chick that he's been hooking up with is named Sumner, and his wife, Behati, knows nothing about it.
Okay.
Whoa.
Now, if I'm Behati and my man has come to me and said that he wants to name the baby Sumner, we got a big problem. So
is this real? Does it check out? Is
I
it
don't
all
know.
Just hearsay on a TikTok?
Sumner is putting all the receipts up on TikTok. Now, you can fake anything these days. We know that a deep fake is easy to do. Is she telling the truth, or are these really messages back and forth from her and Adam Levine?
Mm-hmm. Here's what she had to say on TikTok.
So I'm sure you know who Adam Levine is. But Adam and I were seeing each other for about a year. After I stopped talking to him over, a period of months, this is how he came back into my life. He said, okay, serious question. I'm having another baby, and if it's a boy, I really want to name it Sumner. You okay with that? Dead serious. I'd sent some screenshots recklessly to a few friends I thought I trusted, and one of them had attempted to sell to a tabloid. So here I am.
Okay. So what, that's the reason why she's come out with this video, because one of her friends was going to go to a tabloid, so she's getting it out there first.
I guess.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe she's trying to stop that friend from being able to make money off of it and just says, I'm going to tell my own story.
Mm-hmm.
Integrity amongst side pieces.
Yes.
TikTok, Kevin?
She went on to say that her morals were unknowingly compromised and she was completely manipulated
Oh, boy.
in the situation. So,
I mean, you can't Google, is Adam Levine married?
yeah. She said, I was embarrassed I was involved with a man with this utter lack of remorse and respect.
I.e., not taking responsibility.
It's not her fault.
Of course not.
It's not her fault.
I don't know. It's pretty public that Adam Levine is married.
Oh, dirt of the day, you got me again.
Yeah. And she did throw a little dig in that video, too. She said, Maroon 5's pretty much elevator music at this point.
Now, on that, we agree, Sumner.
So she doesn't feel bad because he just makes elevator music at this point. Yeah.
And finally, here, I was laughing out loud listening to this clip this morning. So I guess Eli Manning did a prank on some of the staff at Penn State that run the football program. He went undercover as an alter ego, Chad Powers, to suit up and try out as a walk-on for the team. And he's got this wig, he's got this fake mustache, and I am just a fan of Eli Manning undercover trying to get on to Penn State as a walk-on.
Here's a little bit of the video from ESPN Plus.
How do you find your walk-ons here at Penn State?
We have a tryout process, which we do twice a year, once in the fall, which happens to be today, and once in the spring.
I think I need to try out. What's up, pal? Chad Powers. Nice to meet you. We put on a show today. Chad Powers, you ain't seen nothing like him. Not just good looking, I can throw it, baby. Come on, Chad.
Signed the Chad Powers guy. Is he good? Great. I think I see something in him.
Okay. Sign him. I think I see something in him.
I don't know if all the coaches were in on it, but it didn't look like the other players were in on it. And it was just funny to watch their faces as Eli Manning was throwing bombs.
Well, sometimes when people do that makeup thing where they act like they're a different person, you can tell something's off.
You can see the makeup.
He looked a lot older than a college kid.
Yes.
The makeup was good because, you could say it's Eli Manning and be like, wait a minute, I don't think it's Eli Manning.
It did not look like Eli Manning.
He had a prosthetic skin on his face and all that, so they really went, all
and he had a mullet, which I loved.
Yeah, but the way they edited it made it look like, he's zipping the ball around and coaches are kind of turning their head and be like, wait, what's going on with
Who
that
is this
kid?
Powers guy?
Yeah. He said that his mom was his coach.
I love it.
Yeah, he was homeschooled and his mom was his coach. So.
I am such a fan. And that's what's going on in your dirt.
All righty. Got some birthdays today. Heads up birthday for George R.R. Martin. He's the author of the Game of Thrones books that became the TV show on HBO. He's 74 years old today.
That new Thrones one, I'm hearing a lot of stuff. I'm seeing it everywhere. People seem to like it, Kev.
They do, okay.
That's what I'm reading.
I'm going to wait till the whole thing's over before I decide to jump in on it.
The whole series.
Yes, the whole thing.
I'm with you.
They've done the last episode, and people are like, it's phenomenal. It's so much better than the first. Then maybe I'll start watching it. Sophia Loren is 88 years old today, the classic actress. And a whole bunch of other birthdays here, including a happy birthday to my beautiful wife, Alicia, from Angelo. A birthday shout out to my nephew, Tristan, turning 19. Jenny sent that in. Happy 10th birthday to Rocco from Amy. There's another Rocco out there, and there he is.
Oh,
Rocco
what a
attitude.
Cool dude, that is.
Yep, there you go. Got a birthday, want a shout out, send us an email, mail@kvjshow.com, mail at kvjshow.com. Some comments rolling in about the Adam Levine story. This comment says, the Adam Levine mistress is totally making herself out to be the victim. You should have seen the comments on her Instagram. She's totally pathetic and a homewrecker. These people are sick. The real victims are the wife and kids.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, no doubt. Absolutely.
We kind of agree, but we think everybody's got a little dirt on them.
Sure.
Well, if you're cheating, you're a scumbag, and if you know someone's married and you're going full gorilla all in, and then you act like, oh, but I was manipulating. No. You knew what you were doing. You're an adult. You knew what you were doing.
Mm-hmm. Ever want to sound off? There's a couple ways you can do it. You can text into us 877-979-WRMF, 877-979-9763, or download the WRMF app. Go look in the bottom left-hand corner right there. You see a little microphone. You can actually send us the audio comment that you would like to make, and we can play it back on the show for you. So download that for free right now. Coming up in just a couple of minutes here on the KVJ Show, I got some random questions I'm going to be throwing at you. For instance, if you had to please a party of random people, a variety of looking people, what song would you put in? What is the ultimate crowd pleaser? That club banger that you could throw on. Just one of the random questions I got for you coming up next here on the KVJ Show.
I'll smile, I know what it takes to fool this town. I'll do it till the sun goes down and all through the night time. Oh yeah, I'll tell you what you wanna hear. Keep my sunglasses on while I shed a tear. It's never the right time. Yeah. I put my arm around so you how strong I am. I put my arm around, I'll show you that I am. I'm unstoppable. I'm a Persia with no brakes. I'm invincible. Yeah, I win every single game. I'm so powerful. I don't need batteries to play. I'm so confident. Yeah, I'm unstoppable today. Unstoppable today. Unstoppable today. Unstoppable today. I'm unstoppable today. Break down, only alone I will cry out now. You'll never see what's hiding out deep down. Yeah. I know, I've heard that to let your feelings show is the only way to make friendships grow, but I'm too afraid now. Yeah. I put my arm around so you how strong I am. I put my arm around, I'll show you that I am. I'm unstoppable. I'm a Persia with no brakes. I'm invincible. Yeah, I win every single game. I'm so powerful. I don't need batteries to play. I'm so confident. Yeah, I'm unstoppable today. Unstoppable today. Unstoppable today. Unstoppable today. I'm unstoppable today. Unstoppable today. Unstoppable today. Unstoppable today. I'm unstoppable today. I put my arm around, show you how strong I am. I put my arm around, I'll show you that I am. I'm unstoppable. I'm a Persia with no brakes. I'm invincible. Yeah, I win every single game. I'm so powerful. I don't need batteries to play. I'm so confident. Yeah, I'm unstoppable today. Unstoppable today. Unstoppable today. Unstoppable today. I'm unstoppable today. Unstoppable today. Unstoppable today. Unstoppable today. I'm unstoppable today.
Okay, got a couple random questions here for you today. Let's say, for instance, you are looking for a crowd pleaser song that you can play at a party regardless of who is there. What would be the song that you would throw on that you think would get the best reaction from the crowd? I would argue the one song that just seems to cut through, not trying to play Homer here, but Ice Ice Baby. I heard it on my son's TikTok. He was just watching. I'm like, gosh, man, it still is all over the place. It seems like it's a multi-generational song that, people are like still into. So that's a pretty safe play, I think, for all different ages. Still one you could go with. Which one would you throw on, Bird?
Man, I wrote down a lot. And I'm trying not to make it about me. I'm trying to think what would hit. And you're going hip hop, and I had hip hop down there. I'm gonna go old school, and it still seems to play.
Okay.
And I could be wrong. I'm going Dancing Queen.
Dancing Queen, okay.
Yes, it seems just to kind of get majority of the people in a good mood, smile a little bit, and moving around. Now, I know it's not going to hit with 100%.
Okay.
But I'm going for the masses. I'm going Dancing Queen.
You're going Dancing Queen. Okay, Virginia, do you have one?
I don't know. I think a lot of times, like Snoop, Biggie, Mo Money, Mo Problems, the next episode.
Mo Money, Mo Problems it hits.
Solid song. Yeah. Solid song.
Everybody likes that. Like, even if you're like old or young, like it's just cool.
Well, you have to go into knowing not everyone's going to love this song, but you're trying to get the most to love it.
Yeah.
Will the most love your song?
Mm-hmm. Some of these suggestions people are throwing out for this. Usher's Yeah.
That's a good one.
No.
Not for the bird.
I'm going to come out with Nope.
Party Rock Anthem. LMFAO.
No way. For everybody? Yeah, my dad would love that.
I don't think that one's going to fly.
Somebody said Turn Down for What by Lil Jon.
That's fun.
That's my cut.
That is fun.
Pour Some Sugar on Me. Def Leppard.
Well, okay, you play that for Magnolia. Is she into that, or she's Mom? What is this?
She would not be into that.
Yeah, I didn't think so either. I don't see
Cannon?
that. No, I don't see that flying.
Would Cannon hate Dancing Queen?
I don't know that he'd hate it. I think Ice Ice Baby be the one that you'd have the most luck with of the ones I've heard so far. Montel Jordan, This Is How We Do It. It's not a popular song.
I love that song.
Yeah.
But again, I'm trying to go through every generation here. If you play it for Mags, is she going to love it? If I play it for my dad, is he going to love it?
She'll like that more than Pour Some Sugar on Me.
And I think my dad might get down with that.
Okay. Got one recommendation for Earth, Wind, and Fire, September.
It's a jam.
I love that song. I don't know how it plays with the younger generation. I think it's a good song.
I want to make a case for Drake, One Dance. That song is awesome. I heard the DJ play it over the weekend, and everybody was dancing.
Can you give us a taste, Mama?
I wanna dance, got a Hennessy in my hand. One more time before I go, my power's taking a hold of me.
Keep singing. I was going to see how many listeners we could lose in that 10 seconds.
Dropping like flies, bird.
You told me to sing, and then you make fun of my singing. You can kiss my ass.
Just doing jokes.
One suggestion for Don't Stop Believin'. Actually, a few.
But I don't want the Journey version. I want the Suits version.
You do? Okay.
Yes.
All right.
While he's sick?
No, poor kid. He's got the TTs.
Suits is out again.
Another one for Sweet Caroline.
KVJ Karaoke killed that song for me forever.
Yeah, we're
if I
good.
never hear it again.
We're good.
Yeah. Uptown Funk. Okay. All right. And I almost thought this one too. Rod Bass's It Takes Two.
It's a jam.
It's a jam.
Cannon, Magnolia.
I think it might work.
Maybe.
Yeah. They're going to be the toughest because I'll tell you, a lot of their music doesn't work on me.
What about Whoop There It Is?
I wrote that down and I go, is that?
I think Whoop There It Is.
It's fun.
That's fun.
But is Whoop There It Is. If you had a chance to play it for the world, everyone's going to, do they all go crazy for that?
I'll tell you what doesn't work, because I saw the DJ do it this weekend and I was like, ugh, that's a turd. The Macarena. It doesn't work anymore.
It's niche-y.
Really? That's funny.
I was in a room which it had young people, lots of them, and old people, lots of them. And so this DJ had a really tough job. He was trying to please the masses,
Yeah, right.
and the Macarena fell flat.
It did. Oof.
Piano Man? For the masses?
No.
Some people really hate. Some people really do hate
For the
it.
older people, they'd love it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What about that wobble, baby, wobble, baby, wobble, baby, wobble? That one worked. A lot of old people and young people came out for that one.
Okay.
I'm gonna throw something. The chicken dance. I don't know. It's old. Dude,
that's worse than the Macarena.
Is it?
On a dance floor, yes. At a sporting event, no.
Okay. What about the Freak Nasty's The Dip? When I dip, you dip, we dip.
Put your hand up on my hip.
I had the single for that thing, and I wore that thing out.
Some of those line dancing songs still play. What about Cotton Eye Joe? Somebody said you can't miss with Cotton Eye Joe.
No, it's hip again.
Stop.
Magnolia loves it.
If you're gonna
and
get
then I explained to her, do you know what the Cotton Eye Joe is? It's like an STD.
I didn't know that.
Yeah. Cotton Eye Joe stands for an STD. Go back and listen to it.
Really?
I'd have been married a long time ago if it had not been for Cotton Eye Joe.
Really?
Yes.
How did I just now find that out?
Go look at the lyrics. Cotton
That's
Eye
crazy.
Joe. I think Cotton Eye Joe is herpes.
Is this Virginia facts or is this legit?
I got this from TikTok.
Oh, no.
Oh, man.
Kevin's, she already won. She's got you Googling.
I know.
When they get you Googling, they win.
Yeah, I mean, it might. I'm just trying to see
TikTok
whether it does
said
or not.
it was.
Yeah. Let me see. Somebody said, we may never know. It began as a folk song that circulated through the American South in the 1800s. Wow. Okay, so it's a long article that's not going to give me the immediate answer. But
Okay.
I'm just telling you. Look at the lyrics and think about STDs.
No.
And it will hit.
Objection.
They said the phrase may refer to being drunk on moonshine or having been blinded by drinking wood alcohol.
Urban legends say that Cotton Eye Joe is actually about a man with a STD who steals his girlfriend.
People are starting to say it's about moonshine and being drunk. I'm seeing a lot of those comments coming in, texting, and now in the chat room. My friends are now starting to text me, Virginia, wrong again. Damn it, Kevin, she got us again.
Look, there's a bunch of different
More
meanings.
trick talk.
Sexually transmitted infection, moonshine. There's a bunch of different speculations out there.
But what I'm saying is if somebody talk... All right, Bird, you're not going to win. Just don't even do it. Oh, man.
You want to fight with her about Cotton Eye Joe?
No, I don't.
Yeah.
I really don't. You're right, Kev. It's about herpes.
Okay. I was going to say, I'd never heard that before.
Never.
Very nice. Okay.
Where did you come from?
All right. Well, another random question here for you. What is your favorite feel-good movie? What is your favorite feel-good movie?
Field of Dreams.
Ooh.
I love that movie.
Yeah.
Reminds me of my dad. It's got baseball in it. It's also about spirit. It's just
Seven Catch Son.
Yeah,
father-son bonding.
It's really, I can still watch it and still get the feels watching that
Man,
thing.
oh man, that's a great one. That's a great one. Do you have one, Virginia?
I do. The
What is it?
Holiday with Cameron Diaz. I love that movie.
Okay.
Kate Winslet, Cameron Diaz, Jude Law. Adorable Jude Law. I know he's a pig, but he looks so cute in this movie.
I don't know totally what the definition of a feel-good movie is, but Coming to America always makes me feel good. I like that movie. Makes me happy.
Yeah, it's a happy ending. I think it's a feel-good movie.
Okay. I feel good when I watch it, so I don't know what a feel-good movie means, but I feel good when I watch it.
Yeah,
But, I mean, some
exactly.
people might feel good after they watch Saw. I don't know.
You're right. That is the feel-good movie for psychos.
The feel-good movie of the year. Are you deranged?
I think it's all your own perspective, Kev.
Yeah, you'll be whistling walking out of Saw. Okay, and final question here. What things are 100% worth the money?
Cheese.
Okay, cheese is worth it.
I bought expensive cheese, and I'm like, I was cursing it, going, man, I'm not going to tell a difference. I could tell a difference.
Really?
And it was delicious.
What kind of cheese did you get?
It was a provolone, a smoked provolone, and it was.
Smoked provolone goes so good in a mac and cheese. It is delicious.
Yeah, there's just certain things that you gotta. Bread.
Okay.
Generic bread, man, it breaks apart. It feels like every other slice is the ass end of the bread.
So spend the money on the good stuff.
Got to spend the money on the good stuff.
Toilet paper, I found out the hard way. Bought the wrong kind, and man, oh man, whatever you pay extra for Charmin Ultra, worth every penny.
That angel ain't so soft.
No, it's not.
It's a trick.
Well, you know what? It paints angels in a terrible light. After wiping with that stuff, I hate angels.
It ain't right.
It's not right. It's not right. What thing do you think is 100% worth the money, Virginia?
100% worth the money. I think champagne.
Okay.
I love it. It usually costs a little bit more, but it's worth it.
Okay.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, you're
It's
right.
fun. It's bubbles. It makes you think you're celebrating stuff.
Okay. Well, coming up here, we got a whole bunch of Am I the Jerk emails. People want to know if their behavior would be considered jerky or not. Got one mom wanting to know, am I a jerk for refusing to drive my daughter to her father's wedding? A lot more to that story coming up next.
From the WRMF Anajar and Levine Accident Attorneys Traffic Center. If you've been in an accident, call the law offices of Anajar and Levine at 1-800-747-FREE. That's 1-800-747-3733.
Taking a Brightline train is coming down. With fares now starting at $10 when you book at least 2 days before you ride. Dump the pump. Book today at gobrightline.com. Accident blocking 2 left lanes as you're heading out of Broward into Palm Beach County on 95. It's northbound in Deerfield Beach, also affecting the express lanes. Then we have an accident. It's 95 southbound on the entrance ramp from Okeechobee Boulevard. Nothing blocked. Traffic is a service of Palm Beach Mitsubishi. In the 850 WFTL Traffic Center, I'm Karen Curtis.
The brand new Palm Beach Mitsubishi is the local leader in customer service with the best selection of fully reconditioned pre-owned cars, trucks, vans, and SUVs. Palm Beach Mitsubishi, across from the Palm Beach Airport. PalmBeachMitsubishi.com.
Hey amigos, Becky G here to let you know that if you want it all just like I do, there's a new way to save with Xfinity Internet.
Introducing the all-new Xfinity Supersonic Bundle. Get unlimited gig internet now with 5 times faster upload speeds in select areas for $50 a month with a 2-year rate guarantee and no annual contract required when you add Xfinity Mobile at regular rates. Plus, get Wi-Fi equipment included and a free 4K streaming box with your favorite entertainment. Switching has never been easier. It's risk-free and you get all the Wi-Fi power your family needs. Go to Xfinity.com/gig, call 1-800-XFINITY, or visit a store to learn more.
Get an incredible value on unlimited internet and free streaming. Switch today.
Limited time offer. Restrictions apply. Requires paperless billing and auto pay with stored bank account. New Gigabit Extra internet customers only. After 24 months, regular rates apply to all services and devices. Xfinity Mobile requires post-pay Xfinity internet.
Diamonds Direct's incredible 5-year zero-interest financing is happening now. This weekend, you can spread your payments over 5 years on the exclusive Simon G jewelry collection. From modern flair to classic elegance, every Simon G ring is made to reflect the unique brilliance of the woman who wears it. Come see the entire Simon G collection this Friday and Saturday and take advantage of 5 years zero-interest financing on approved credit. Only at Diamonds Direct. Your love, our passion.
Are you ready? Ready to make a difference in our community? Election Day is approaching, and it's our chance to speak up on the issues that matter most. Voting is not just our right, it's our duty. So whether you stay ready or you need to get ready, now is the time. Visit vote.org to make sure you're registered and make a plan to vote early. Vote.org has everything you need to get ready, so seize your opportunity to make a difference today. Paid for by Vote.org.
Florida is home to several one-of-a-kind species. And now, new one-of-a-kind winnings. With the Florida 300 times the cash scratch-off, featuring multiple ways to multiply your winnings and a top prize of $15 million.
Wait, what? Ah, my bad.
The Florida Lottery must be 18 or older to play. Play responsibly.
Sloman's and their free home security system and free doorbell camera with professional installation offer is here. Finally, some great news. How would you like a free doorbell camera? You get a doorbell camera and you get a doorbell camera. The first 40 WRMF listeners who dial pound 250 and say the keyword Sloman's will get this limited time offer of a free doorbell camera that connects directly to your smartphone with the installation of your Sloman Shield. And that's not all. Sloman's is going to give you a free free customized home security system and professional installation when you use their low-cost central station monitoring. So, you'll get an LED touchscreen pad, a motion detector, 3 arm doors, and a backup battery. Plus, if you're one of the first 40 WRMF listeners to dial pound 250 and say the keyword Sloman's, you'll receive a free doorbell camera with the installation of your Sloman Shield. Keep your family safe. Call pound 250 and say the keyword Sloman's. That's pound 250. Sloman's.
The National Desk, America's News Now.
Breaking news from the live desk.
The Pentagon now working around the clock.
The National Desk tracks the next weather maker across America now.
Getting pelted by the wind and the rain. Impartial, fact-based journalism.
They're making too much money by keeping patients in the dark.
This is the National Desk. Choose America's News now.
Morning 6 to 9 on CW 34.
Everything, our farm, our stand, our pop-up shop, it really all started when we discovered the benefits of local, raw honey for our family.
And then we decided to turn it into a business.
We were looking for something to help us get up and running.
So we got the Chase Business Complete Banking Account.
It's more than a bank account. It comes with Quick Accept, which lets us take card payments anytime, anywhere in the U.S. using the Chase mobile app. Plus, we get same-day deposits at no extra cost. For us, it's more than honey. It's about sharing a little sweetness with the world.
Get the Chase Business Complete Banking Account with the essentials you need to help get your business going. Learn more at chase.com/business-complete-banking. Chase for business. Make more of what's yours. Quick Accept is not available in U.S. territories. Enrollment required. Usage subject to approval. Same-day deposits available for payments before 8 p.m. Eastern Time, Sunday to Friday. Fees and rates apply for checking and processing. Limitations and restrictions apply. Participants compensated. Merchant services provided by Payment Tech LLC and WePay Inc., subsidiaries of J.P. Morgan Chase Bank and a member FDIC.
You know, maybe you're not feeling so great. Maybe you're like Suits and you're just a little bit under the weather, but you don't know what you got. Maybe you got the Cotton-Eyed Joe. It doesn't matter what you got. You can take yourself to MD Now, because at MD Now, they can diagnose, they can treat you, and they can give prevention for common illnesses that are out there. There's 55 plus state-of-the-art clinics all throughout South Florida. They know us by first name at the one on Indiantown Road in Jupiter. Physician-led teams of healthcare professionals are waiting to help you feel better now. So go to mdnow.com, find the one nearest you, and just walk in today.
South Florida weather is 15 seconds away from the H. Gregg West Palm Beach Weather Center.
New season, new offers at hgregg.com. Jump into the fall and enjoy their super sale. Shop a vehicle at hgregg.com on Military Trail. Whatever your taste or budget is, they've got a huge inventory with a perfect match for you. hgregg.com. Save more, drive happy.
Your WPTV First Alert forecast calls for temperatures this morning in the mid to upper 70s with a few showers near the coast for the morning commute. This afternoon, highs in the upper 80s to low 90s with scattered afternoon showers and storms mainly moving west later in the day. I'm WPTV First Alert meteorologist Katia Hall for 97.9 WRMF.
This report is sponsored by Unbound.org. Right now, there are young people across the world facing a tough choice. Continue their dream of education or drop out to help their family put food on the table. You can help change their future in a single moment. See how far your support can go at Unbound.org.
For responsive legal help, call Anna Jar and Levine at 1-800-747-FREE.
What's hot now on the KVJ Show?
You know, you can hear the KVJ Show on your smart speakers at home. All you have to do is just talk to your smart speaker and say, play the KVJ Show to hear us live weekdays, 6 to 10 a.m. and Saturday mornings as well with the Saturday replay. Or you can just say, play the KVJ Show podcast and listen anytime to that day's show on demand.
Get the info on everything that's going on with us at kvjshow.com.
All of these people in my life acting berserk. I'm feeling all pissed off and hurt. I need to know if I am the jerk. Oh, am I the jerk?
Okay, a couple different people want to know if they are a jerk or not. We'll give them the ruling, whether they like it or not. What do you think about this person? They said, am I the jerk for making a drunk girl split the check?
What?
Says here, I met this girl who came in the store that I own. We had a nice conversation. I asked her if she was single and would like to go to dinner. She was and agreed. So when I picked her up, she offered me a drink. I declined since I was driving, but waited until she finished hers. I could tell it might not have been her first. By the time we got to dinner, she was slurring a bit and then proceeded to order 2 martinis at dinner. Then all she ate was a salad. Needless to say, dinner was a major disappointment and she was pretty much sloshed. When the bill came, I asked her to split it. She was disgusted that I would ask. She threw a $20 bill at me and walked out the restaurant to call an Uber. Obviously, there's not going to be a second date, but was I the jerk for asking her to pay?
So the way I look at it, when I ask somebody out to dinner, I assume I'm paying. That's just how I roll.
Right. It was my idea.
It's, you know, hey, Kev, I'm taking you out to lunch. I'm assuming I'm going to treat you because I'm asking you to do that. But that's just how I roll. I think, but on her end, she shouldn't have been expecting anything. Don't get that drunk on a date either.
Yeah.
Everyone's wrong on this one.
Okay.
You just can't get that hammered on a date.
Should he have just, even though, maybe maybe she was in the wrong, should he have just been like, all right, I'll just chalk this up?
That's what I would have done.
He should have sucked it up,
Yes.
paid the check. Totally, I think it's a good idea for her to get her own Uber. But you asked her out. It was your idea, so you got to cover the check.
The other thing, too, if you're sober and you know the other person's sloshed, your argument, don't even argue. You know you're arguing with an insane drunk person at that point. You want to diffuse the situation.
She might be really nervous, too, so she had drinks to, chill herself out before you got there. Because some people have anxiety.
They do, which is true. And that might be your sign that you guys may not jive or may jive. But Virginia is right. Some people do drink themselves out of a date because they have anxiety.
So she shouldn't have been sloshed, but he's kind of the jerk for not going on ahead and paying. It's kind of what I'm leaning on.
Yeah. You asked her out. She didn't ask you.
Okay. Shouldn't have asked her to split the bill.
No.
But it is, I think, good to know, though, don't get so drunk on a date. Look, I'm only saying it out of experience. I've done it before, and it's just not a good move.
I've done it before, and I'll do it again.
She's right.
Okay, what about this person saying, am I the jerk for calling FHP on a speeder? Last weekend, I was driving home from the Keys when a guy in a Nissan blew past me with New York plates going close to 100 miles an hour.
Nissan drivers always tearing it up out there.
This is on US 1, where it is 2-lane. If anybody were coming in the other direction at that moment, there would have been death. So I called the non-emergency line for FHP, and sure enough, about 5 miles up the road, they had the guy pulled over. I feel like a hero, but my wife thinks I'm a snitch. Am I a jerk for calling the cops on a guy for excessive speeding?
I mean, I wouldn't do it, but, whatever you got to do to get through the day, dude, I don't know what to tell you.
Yeah, man, I'm too busy battling my own demons in my head to be calling the cops.
I have my own life going on, so when someone passes me in traffic, I don't care. It just means that they've got other stuff going on, and I just let life go, baby.
His wife kind of thinks that he was a jerk, that he took the effort to do it. I think he feels like, hey, I might have saved a life. I'm a hero.
Well, you never know what somebody's going through either. I mean, maybe he's rushing to the hospital. You don't know.
I'm not saying that. I'm not saying he is a jerk. I'm not saying that he's not a jerk. I just know I wouldn't call, so does it make me a jerk? I don't know.
Okay.
You have to be really doing something crazy, like, hitting cars and keeping going, like hitting. You have to really be bad behavior for me to call the cops.
He said he's going about 100 miles an hour. If there were another car coming the other direction, there would have been calamity and death.
But there wasn't.
And what's the speed limit here? 100 miles an hour, I guess, man. How does he know he's going 100 miles an hour? He doesn't know that for a fact.
He doesn't.
He's just guessing, I guess, based on what he was doing, because I'm sure he doesn't have a radar gun in his car.
Nissans don't go 100.
There are some people, though, on the other end, there are some people that think someone's going fast, and they're not. There's a woman on our street, not my street, a couple streets down, where I know the speed limit. I know what it is. I go under the speed limit, and she comes out and yells at cars that she thinks are speeding, and my speedometer was way under, so sometimes people don't know.
Yeah.
They think they do.
Yeah, I wouldn't do this. I would say that, it's kind of a jerky move on a speeder. I don't like doing that. If the person seems like they're massively impaired, I do call.
Yes.
And I would say you're not a jerk. If you see somebody that is all over the road, then I've done that before. I've let police know, hey, I think you might want to check this cat out.
Yeah, I mean, if something's so ridiculous, you want to call the cops, obviously.
Yeah, I've seen a guy that drives up on the curb, and I'm like, all right, let's just let the police
definitely.
know.
You got to call him that.
Yeah, he's going to kill himself or somebody else. Okay, I saw this one. This was posted on the Am I the A-hole site. Am I a jerk for refusing to drive my daughter to her father's wedding? Basically, the email says this. My ex-husband and I were together for 20 years and have a 14-year-old daughter, Jocelyn. We were divorced 5 years ago after my ex-husband cheated on me. He's now marrying the woman that he cheated on me with. My daughter doesn't know about the cheating, and I don't want my bitterness to affect her relationship with her father. But now my husband can't pick up our daughter for his wedding and now wants me to drive her to the wedding myself. I don't want to go and see all the decorations and the happy guests. It would just be too much for me. I'm not there yet. My daughter got upset when I told her I didn't want to make the long drive to take her there. And now she's accusing me of not wanting her to spend time with her dad. I told her there was much more to it and she doesn't understand. She demanded the truth, but I held back. So do I tell my daughter the truth or eat the pain and drive my daughter to the wedding? Am I a jerk for even making this an issue?
You got to eat the pain and drive her to the wedding. And why don't you see if he can have a family member meet you in the parking lot? So you do the handoff in the parking lot to like an aunt or a cousin or something. You have to drive her. You can't not drive her to the wedding. I'm sorry. Okay. And you're also doing the right thing by not telling her about what happened. Does it say how old the daughter is?
14.
Yeah, wait. Don't tell her what happened. But when she gets a little bit older, you can tell her.
Okay.
When she starts asking,
all right,
why did y'all divorce? Because they will ask.
Not now.
When she's old enough to handle the truth, I think you can tell them.
As a kid, I would want to know the truth. Eventually, yeah, 14's young.
14's too young.
But if I knew one of my parents did something, I don't want to live that lie. I would want to know eventually the truth of why my mom and dad got divorced and what all would happen. I don't want that sugarcoat ending. I want to know the real thing.
Yeah, this sucks, but I would just again, I'd say I think you're a jerk if you make this a real ugly issue.
Yeah, you got to be the bigger person. Yep. It sucks.
It does.
Drive her to the wedding. Don't go in.
Okay, there you go. Jamie was saying you don't have to drive her, have a family member pick her up. In the post, it went on with elaborate details about how apparently everybody has something going on. The bride has to get her hair done. He has to go pick up in-laws. No one's available to pick the daughter up.
The day of a wedding, it's really tough because everybody's got different jobs they're running around doing. You just got to suck it up and drive your daughter.
Isn't there a way to drop her off without going in and seeing the decorations and all? I mean, there is.
Totally.
All right, ever got a situation, want to know if you're a jerk or want to comment on any of the stories we had, you can send us emails, mail@kvjshow.com, text in 877-979-WRMF. Coming up here in a second, I saw this cool little thread of the coolest thing people have seen at weddings. People are really tricking them out now. So what would you say is the coolest thing that you have actually seen at a wedding? We'll get your comments on that coming up. Got a KVJ TV song poll going on right now on YouTube at the KVJ TV chat. Got 4 different songs up here, finishing in last place. Oh man, this breaks my heart. NSYNC, 22% of the vote. No love for the boy bands. Rihanna, Jay-Z, Umbrella was on there, along with Chainsmokers and Halsey, Closer. But man, you got some South Florida love. 32% of the vote on KVJ TV wants to hear Miami's very own Flo Rida. Good feeling.
Sometimes I get a good feeling. Yeah. I get a feeling that I never had before. No, I get a good feeling, yeah. Oh, sometimes I get a good feeling, yeah. I get a feeling that I never had before. No, I get a good feeling, yeah.
Yes, I can. Doubt, better leave. I'm running with this plan. Pull me, grab crabs in the bucket, can't have me. I'll be the president one day. January 1st. Oh, you like that gossip? Like you the one picking what gossip.com. Now I got a word for your tongue. How many Rolling Stones you want? Yeah, I got a brand new spirit speaking and it's done. Woke up on the side of the bed like I won. Talk like the wind in my chest to that sun. G5 in the US to Taiwan. Now who can say that? I wanna Body boy, plus Maybach. I got a feeling it's a rap. ASAP.
Sometimes I get a good feeling, yeah. I get a feeling that I never had before. No, I get a good feeling, yeah. Oh, sometimes I get a good feeling, yeah. I get a feeling that I never had before. No, I get a good feeling.
The mountaintop, walk on water. I got power, feel so royal. 1 second, I'ma strike for you. Diamond, platinum, no more for you. That adrenaline, never giving in. Giving up's not an option, gotta get it in. Witness, I got the heart of 20 men. No fear, go to sleep in the lion's den. That glow, that spark, that crown. You're looking at the king of the jungle now. Stronger than ever, can't hold me down. 100 miles gunning from the mile. Straight game face, it's game day. See me running through the crowd, feel a melee. No trick plays, I'm Bill Gates. Take a genius to understand me.
Sometimes I get a good feeling, yeah. I get a feeling that I never had before. No, I get a good feeling, yeah. Oh, sometimes I get a good feeling, yeah. I get a feeling that I never had before. No, I get a good feeling.
Love the life that we live in.
Sometimes I get a good feeling, yeah. I get a feeling that I never had before. I get a good feeling, yeah. Sometimes I get a good feeling, yeah. I get a feeling that I never had before. I get a good feeling.
A lot of strong feelings on the last email that we had for Am I the Jerk? The mom now has to drive her 14-year-old daughter to her father's wedding, and it's to the woman that he cheated on the mom with. And she's like, I'm not feeling it. But some people are saying, you know what, screw that. If the dad wants his daughter to the wedding so much, he needs to make sure that she's there. He's too worried about picking up the in-laws. They're not your in-laws until you get married, buddy. Somebody else said, make that cheating bastard figure it out. We've got no sympathy on this. We're feeling for the mom.
You're hurting the kid, not the dad. And that's what you have to look at. If the daughter really wants to be there and she needs your help getting you there, you're doing this for her, not him.
Okay. A lot of strong comments on this, though, Virginia. They said, y'all are wrong. The dad wants his kid at his wedding.
If you're being petty,
he can figure out a way to have her there.
No, you're being petty and you're not putting your child first, and you are wrong.
Okay. All right. Well, Virginia disagrees, and people disagree with Virginia. It's not a first, and it won't be the last.
I will be happy to fight you in the parking lot.
I'll be in Publix, and someone will stop me and say, Virginia was wrong.
Wrong again. That Cotton Eye Joe. What the hell is she talking about?
Cotton Eye Joe. Yeah.
It's STD, Kevin.
We're wrong a lot. We're okay with it.
I did see on good wedding news, though, fun things that people are doing at their weddings. Seems like everybody now wants a gimmick. I don't know if you've noticed this at any weddings. I don't go to many, thank God. But the ones that I have gone to recently, everyone seems to have some kind of gimmick where they've got something a little bit different. Food, dance, decor, choreographed number, whatever it might be. Everybody has to have a gimmick these days. So we asked the question, what is the coolest thing that you have seen at a wedding? One I went to, it was cereal and donuts they served. They had a donut wall where they had a wall with pegs and there were donuts that were hanging on it. You come up and get your donuts right off of it. I'd never seen that before. I don't know if you guys have ever seen a cereal and donut.
I'm trying to.
We made a donut wall for Jaybird for his birthday.
I'm trying to think if I've ever seen anything cool at a wedding. It's really hard for me to dig deep.
Open bar.
Open bar. Yeah, open bar is cool at a wedding.
That is cool, yeah. That is cool. One thing I saw one time, and I'd never had it before, I didn't know it was a big old New Orleans thing, shrimp and grits.
Yeah, that's good.
Your first wedding, and I'm not trying to dig anything up here, but I'm just saying you did serve McDonald's cheeseburgers for everybody,
Yeah.
for the audience and everyone there. That was pretty cool.
We waited until everybody had, been finished eating, had been dancing for like an hour, and then the McDonald's cheeseburgers, piping hot with extra
Yep.
cheese, come out served on silver platters.
Right.
And everybody's like, "Arr," drunk and
Yeah.
happy and just devours the cheeseburgers.
That's a cool move.
You had an open bar too, I believe.
I've always had an open bar, okay? If you come to any of my parties, there's an open bar. Trust.
Can I have my head back? I did not mean any disrespect.
I would never do a cash bar.
One person said they went to a wedding that had a macaroni and cheese bar.
Oh,
Bird, right?
Yeah.
There you go.
Oh, why waste that at a wedding?
Yeah.
That's a great idea. I love that.
Mac and cheese bar was awesome.
You could do different kind of mac and cheeses. You could do a smoked Gouda mac. By the way, Publix has got a great smoked. Can't even say it. I get so excited. Smoked Gouda mac and cheese.
Too many S's.
Yeah, that's a lot.
It's so good, Kevin.
Somebody else had a mashed potato bar with all the fixings served in martini glasses.
Ooh.
That's cool too.
Mm-hmm.
So does that mean you're able to have as much as you want when it's a bar like that?
Yeah, you keep going up and you do all kinds of tricked out things to your mashed potatoes.
All day long. I can eat mashed
all day
potatoes.
long.
That's,
yeah.
I like that.
Someone else had a popcorn bar with endless varieties.
That's fun.
Okay.
But out of all the bars, that's my least favorite. But I do love it. It's fun.
Okay.
If you had the potato bar and that with it.
Okay.
Just don't have the popcorn bar.
I think a little popcorn in your mashed potatoes is good.
It wouldn't be bad. The only
With
thing
cheese.
The only thing that would suck is the kernels. You don't want the kernels stuck in your teeth.
True.
A dessert station, they had a candy station, and then also a hand-rolled cigar station.
Oh, that's fancy.
What were they putting in them cigars?
Oh, yeah. You know.
Is Denny's rolling?
You know.
I mean, if you had a weed station at a wedding.
Why couldn't you?
Oh, you could. I'm sure that's been
An
done
edible
before.
station.
Oh my
yeah.
gosh, there's Denny's $1 million idea.
Well,
he does weddings, but he comes to your wedding and just rolls joints for your group.
Yeah, I mean, not even edibles. You could have a whole, like Virginia's saying, a joint section.
It's a regular thing at big fancy weddings to do rolled cigars. That's like a thing they've been doing. But yeah, I mean, if you like the green, get a joint roller.
I'm sure it's been done.
Mm-hmm. Somebody else said I went to a wedding, had a bacon bar. Okay, all kinds of different bacon, I guess.
That's amazing.
How many different types of bacon can you do?
Thick bacon, maple bacon, honey bacon, applewood smoked bacon, regular generic,
Yeah.
thick cut.
Sizzling.
This one said...
Get out of here with that sizzling.
They still do that stuff?
No, they don't.
That's disgusting.
It's a very old reference that only 11 people got.
My mom used to get that sizzling and be like, "Oh, it's diet bacon," and then eat
Yeah.
the whole pack.
It was big when we were kids. My mom would do the same thing. We're on a diet. We're eating sizzling, and we eat the whole package.
Yeah.
That's not diet. If you eat the whole pack.
No.
Somebody else at my daughter's wedding, they had a pizza truck and a whole bunch of different kinds of pizzas that you could get, custom order.
That is a great idea.
That is.
You could do that. They got those. What's that one truck we always see? Is it the mod?
We got the mod pizza, but then also like your neighbor has that portable pizza oven. You could bring that pizza oven to a wedding and just set up like a little shop right there. Bam, bam, bam.
Some people were doing this, a couple texts, an edible station and a weed station. My boss had it at his wedding.
That's what I'm saying. That's I think it's a lot more popular than you'd think.
I mean, Denny's, there you go. You need to be a vendor and service weddings.
Not the cheapest, though. I'll tell you that. You're doing that. That's a lot of money.
Yeah, he said, the wedding we went to in Colorado, instead of bartenders, they called them bud tenders.
I love it.
And they were rolling joints for people.
That's awesome.
How about that, huh?
Yeah.
That's going crazy.
Everybody getting turned.
Yeah, right?
Well,
Dang.
you know, everyone going to that wedding just knows what's up. You know you're going to a weed wedding.
Yeah. Okay, yeah. I mean, my goodness, seeing a lot of that. I can't believe how much. I mean, could weed stations overtake the open bar?
Never. But what a nice compliment to have both.
Well, that at that point, if you have that going on, I don't know if anyone's getting married that night. I think we're all going to be distracted.
Wait, what are we here for again? I forgot, man. It's crazy. Yeah, apparently a lot of people do. I can't even imagine what that wedding bill would be.
Denny's has talked about the bud tenders out there in Colorado and what they do. And yeah, you'll go in there and they'll have these hot girls roll you a joint and
Dang.
yeah, they know what they're doing.
Okay. Crazy stuff. All right. Any other thoughts? 877-979-WRMF.
Here's what's coming up on the Dirt of the Day. Dirt of the Day.
Oh my gosh. Guys, Paris Hilton's dog is missing. I'll give you all the clues in case you want to help get on the case. There's a reward, a big cash reward.
Oh, yeah? Okay.
All the details coming up in your dirt.
Entertainment updates 5 minutes after every hour from the KVJ Show on 97.9 WRMF. From the WRMF Anna Jar and Levine Accident Attorneys Traffic Center. If you've been in an accident, call the law offices of Anna Jar and Levine at 1-800-747-FREE. That's 1-800-747-3733.
While gas prices are still high, the cost of taking a Brightline train is coming down. With fares now starting at $10 when you book at least 2 days before you ride. Dump the pump. Book today at gobrightline.com. Accident blocking 2 left lanes as you're heading out of Broward into Palm Beach County on 95. It's northbound in Deerfield Beach, also affecting the express lanes. Then we have an accident. It's 95 southbound on the entrance ramp from Okeechobee Boulevard, nothing blocked. Traffic is a service of Palm Beach Mitsubishi. In the 850 WFTL Traffic Center, I'm Karen Curtis.
Hit the road in style this summer in the all-new Mitsubishi Outlander or Eclipse Cross from Palm Beach Mitsubishi. All backed by an industry-leading 10-year, 100,000-mile powertrain limited warranty. Drive one today during the summer sales event at Palm Beach Mitsubishi. Going on now.
If you're anything like me, you're ready to say goodbye budget stress and hello fall style. That's why I went to Kohl's, where I not only got an extra 15% off, I also got styles from Sonoma Goods for Life for under $9, clothes for my husband from Apartment 9 at just over $10, and boots for less than $43. Or you can save more with a Kohl's card. So if you want more style and more savings, you know where to go. Select styles, 15% offer in September 25th. Some exclusions apply. See store or Kohl's.com for details.
There's a welcome addition to the neighborhood, Kroger's Grocery Delivery Pros. They bring the crunchiest apples and the tastiest meats so you can feast at great prices without missing a beat of your busy day. And it's all guaranteed fresh from our refrigerated trucks. Order the fresh and we'll take care of the rest. Order your groceries online. Kroger, fresh for everyone.
As a Boost member, get free next-day grocery delivery, double fuel points, and more. Sign up at Kroger.com/boost.
You're the one who protects the flock, and that requires an eye for detail. Because when safety and well-being are on the line, it's the details that can save lives. Even when no one else is watching, you see everything. Grainger gets you, and we're here for you, and all the ones who get it done with a wide range of safety products and solutions, plus board-certified safety consultants here to answer your questions. Call, click Grainger.com, or just stop by. Grainger, for the ones who get it done.
You know how right when you wake up, you start craving food, but you're not entirely sure what you're wanting? Psst, it's McDonald's. The new crispy chicken biscuit, to be exact. You want the one thing that's so crispy, so juicy, and oh so tender, sandwiched between 2 buttery flaky biscuits. You want the good stuff. And now you can mix and match 2 for $6, including the crispy chicken biscuit, sausage McMuffin with egg, and sausage, egg, and cheese McGriddles. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. Prices and participation may vary. Cannot be combined with any other offer or combo meal. Single item at regular price.
No matter what I get, it's 25% off every day when I use mobile order and pay on the McD app and spend $1 or more. So yesterday was my please the whole fam on the way to the game meal. Maybe tomorrow will be a delicious crispy chicken sandwich all for myself meal. Every day is a win when you get 25% off with mobile order and pay. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. Offer valid through December 31st, 2022 at participating McDonald's. Valid once a day. Excludes tax. Mobile order and pay available at participating McDonald's. McD app download and registration required.
1 out of 8. Those don't sound like bad odds.
until you realize that's the likelihood of a man having prostate cancer. At Cleveland Clinic, Florida, our urology experts are here to care for every men's health need, even the ones that aren't easy to talk about. From yearly checkups to detecting prostate cancer early. Don't delay getting the care you need. Mention it to your doctor today. Visit clevelandclinicflorida.org/prostate cancer.
Direct Auto Insurance is for uncompromisers, the people who refuse to make trade-offs in life. Like Kelly, when her old car insurance got so expensive that she couldn't afford to drive anymore, do you think she started carrying her groceries for miles? No. But she did find Direct Auto's savings that allowed her to drive instead of compromise. With savings of up to 25%, you too can stop compromising and keep driving. Get a quote today at directauto.com. Savings based on applied discounts and will vary. Terms apply. How you buy can affect price. National General Group, Winston-Salem.
Well, I've got to fit into a smaller sized dress on Thursday night. I'm going to Tyler Cameron's benefit. And so I am juicing today and tomorrow. Today I'm enjoying a little squeezed.com spicy fruity juice. Yeah, it's delicious. It's got turmeric, orange, apple, lemon, and ghost pepper. And it is so delicious. You're going to love the flavor profiles. You're going to love the fact that they bring squeezed.com juices right to your doorstep. But most of all, you're going to love losing the weight, fitting in a little smaller sized dress, feeling great and feeling slim when you arrive at whatever party you want to look good for. Do it the quick way with squeezed.com juice cleanses.
From executive producers Kerry Washington and Larry Wilmore, Reasonable Doubt is a brand new sexy Hulu original series. Reasonable Doubt premieres September 27th, streaming only on Hulu.
Think O'Reilly Auto Parts for all your car care needs. They're close, convenient, and known for guaranteed everyday low prices and excellent customer service from professional parts people you can trust. Stop by your local O'Reilly Auto Parts today or visit O'ReillyAuto.com.
In the next 30 seconds, 20 couples will be planning their wedding, and as they're thinking about the name change, the registry, and the whole public,
I do.
They'll realize
We've got to sell our houses and find a new one. And where are we going to live in the meantime? Not with your folks.
no worries. Avoid double moves and double mortgages. Seamlessly sell your house and buy your next one with Opendoor. Start with a competitive offer at opendoor.com/offer now. Eligibility and offer price may vary. Opendoor is represented by Opendoor Brokerage Inc. License 02061130 in California and Opendoor Brokerage LLC in its other markets.
And now a word from our sponsor, BetterHelp. You know, a lot of times we need somebody to bounce things off of, but that person's not always there. Or maybe you just have somebody that's not really good to bounce things off of because they give terrible advice. Well, with BetterHelp, you've got always somebody in your corner to help you work through all of life's problems, just to listen to what's going on and to reflect on how you can work through it even better. It's a great way to build up a skill set in problem resolution, and it's easy to find too. You can go online and never have to leave the comfort of your own home, and you'll get matched with a therapist that works for you. You take a brief little survey and they'll say, hey, look, this is a person that would be awesome for you. And if you don't like them, you can switch it any time. It's convenient, it's accessible, it's affordable, and all you have to do is just go to this website, betterhelp.com/KVJ. That's betterhelp.com/KVJ to get 10% off on your first month. betterhelp.com/KVJ.
If you've been involved in a slip and fall accident and are not sure what to do, call me, Glenn Levine, at the law offices of Anajar and Levine at 1-800-747-FREE. That's 1-800-747-3733, and take back control of your life. Office in West Palm Beach.
From the Greenway Kia of West Palm Beach studio, get up to an EPA estimated 50 miles per gallon at Greenway Kia of West Palm Beach. This is 97.9 WRMF Palm Beach.
It's the KVJ Dirt of the Day. It's the KVJ Dirt of the Day. Virginia, take it away, cause you know we need that Dirt of the Day.
Oh my gosh, guys. Diamond Baby is missing.
Diamond Baby. Okay. Diamond
Yes.
Baby.
This is the lead story in the Dirt of the Day because this is a big deal.
Okay.
I'm kidding, but it's kind of funny.
All right.
Paris Hilton is offering a big reward. Somebody done snatched Diamond Baby.
Oh, no.
Did Diamond Baby get out or someone kidnapped the dog?
Well, this makes me think that she's not a very responsible pet owner because she put out a lost dog notice on social media saying that the dog was last seen 5 days ago.
And she's now getting to it?
I guess so. I mean, who was in charge of Diamond Baby?
I don't know.
It's a cute little brown chihuahua.
Uh-huh.
And, yeah, she's not been able to find Diamond Baby. So if anybody in Beverly Hills has seen Diamond Baby, please return the baby to Paris Hilton and get your big reward. She's offering cash money.
How much you think for a Diamond Baby?
I don't know, probably 10 grand.
I would say more.
You think?
Paris Hilton, her dog, money. Yeah, I don't know. I could be wrong. I'm wrong a lot.
Okay.
Well, if you have Diamond Baby, why don't you try to see how much you can get?
Yeah.
Jaybird thinks 10 is too small. But isn't it blackmail at that point? In other news, I don't know what's going on with Sylvester Stallone's divorce, but on social media, he's been posting a bunch of throwback pictures of him and Jennifer Flavin from back in the day.
Okay.
Writing things under the pictures like wonderful. I don't know if he was maybe just drinking and going down memory lane.
Oh, boy.
I don't know if the divorce is off. I don't know what's going on. I mean, they were together 25 years, so hopefully they tried a little bit to work it out. He's at least regretting something because he is putting up Instagram posts that make it seem like, he wishes he hadn't split.
Oh, Rocky. Call in. We know you're a fan.
Okay.
And finally here, Arsenio Hall had his home broken into not once but twice. He was home on Saturday morning at his house when he heard someone trying to break through the glass of his sliding door. He went running down there and the burglars got spooked before they stole anything. But just last month, 2 people broke a window and got into his house. And police did respond both times very quickly. He was there both times. So he's like, look, what are they doing? There's surveillance video, and detectives are now putting it out there to see if anybody can ID the suspects. But twice in a matter of weeks, that's scary while you're home. And that's what's going on in your dirt.
All righty, coming up here in a couple of minutes, we got another round of Do It, Bitch. Yeah, baby. All right. Fun little game you don't want to miss coming up next here on the KVJ Show.
It's bad bitch o'clock, yeah, it's thick 30. I've been through a lot, but I'm still flirty. Is everybody back up in the building? It's been a minute, tell me how you're healing. Cause I'm about to get into my feelings. How you feeling? How you feel right now? Oh, I've been so down and under pressure. I'm way too fine to be this stressed, yeah. Oh, I'm not the girl I was or used to be. I might be better. Turn up the music, turn down the lights. I got a feeling I'm gonna be alright, okay, alright. It's about damn time. Turn up the music, let's celebrate. I got a feeling I'm gonna be okay, alright. It's about damn time. In a minute, I'ma need a sentimental man or woman to pump me up. Feeling fussy, walking in my Balenciennes, trying to bring out the fabulous. Cause I give a fuck, way too much. I'ma need like 2 shots in my cup. Wanna get up, wanna get down. That's how I feel right now. Oh, I've been so down and under pressure. I'm way too fine to be this stressed, yeah. Oh, I'm not the girl I was or used to be. I might be better. Turn up the music, turn down the lights. I got a feeling I'm gonna be alright, okay,
Okay, I'm going to be partnering up here and pairing off. And a round of Do It Bitch. Who's going to be drawing for their partner here today?
Sweet Denny's draws today.
Okay.
Big D.
All right, Denny's, who is your partner going to be?
I got the bird.
Whoa.
Okay. All right, got the bird. Now, Suits is out today, sick, so it kind of throws everything into a little bit of a conundrum, so we're going to do it a little bit differently here today.
How dare you, Suits? How dare you mess up Do It Bitch?
He's got the TTs, the tender tummy.
Mm-hmm.
Every time you say that, I think you're going to say something else. Tease. From Tease Lounge.
I do.
So I'll be taking Suits' spot here today, but I'll have to be the gambler since the topics are in front of me. For Jaybird and Denny's, who's going to be the gambler on your team?
I gambled last week, or I guessed last week, Denny's. You want to guess this week?
That's fine. Yeah, you gambled last, so I'll be guesser. That's fine.
Okay, so Jaybird will be the gambler.
Poor Denny's is doing like 3 jobs, and now he has to guess.
Here, you know what? Denny's, is it easier for me to guess then? Is that better for your psyche?
It's up to you. I'm cool with whatever.
Oh, he's such an agreeable guy.
You can take whatever, man.
All right.
Yeah, just take it. Okay.
People that smoke pot are always so cool.
Yeah, whatever,
That's
man.
that's such a not truth statement.
I'm going to do terrible, but I got it. Okay, so let's see here. We start with Jaybird and Denny's today.
What's up, man?
Okay. What has he got? You got people in there helping him?
Captain KVJ walked in the room.
Hey,
okay.
Captain KVJ.
All right. He wants to play as well. Okay, so here we go. The first topic is types of cosmetic surgery.
Oh, jeez.
Types of cosmetic surgery. Jaybird, how many types can Denny's name off in 10 seconds?
Denny's can name... I mean, he's going against the legend.
Yeah.
We're going to probably lose the first round, Denny's. I say Denny's can name 2.
2 different. Okay, I'm going to go with 3 for Virginia.
Denny's can name 4.
Okay, I'm going to go with 5 for Virginia.
Denny's can name 6.
Okay, I'm going to go for 7 with Virginia.
Do it, bitch.
Okay, all right. 7 in 10 seconds. Don't let me down, Virginia. Types of cosmetic surgery, and go.
Facelift, brow lift, rhinoplasty, explant, breast augmentation, liposuction, tummy tuck, fat transfer, bat wings removal.
I don't know if there was a better way to play it. I'm sure there is.
Yeah, it was one you probably.
It was a tough one, Denny's. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Those are all the things I want.
Mm-hmm. Okay. All right. So there you go. So first point goes to us. All right.
Denny's, you there?
I can hear you.
Okay.
Okay. Next up here, DC Universe characters. DC Universe characters. Virginia can name 1.
Denny's can name 2.
Virginia can name 3.
Denny's can name 4.
Virginia can name 5.
Do it, bitch.
Okay. 5 DC Universe characters in 10 seconds. Virginia, your time begins now.
Batman, Robin, Superman, Supergirl, Wonder Woman, Catwoman, The Flash, Captain America, Hulk, Thor.
How many did she get in there? I think she got it. Wow. She got 6, Denny said.
I got 10.
Well, some of them weren't. Yeah. So, but you got 6. You went over the mark, and you got the point.
Denny's, this is happening so quick, and I apologize. I don't know what the hell's going on.
I blame Suits.
Holy crap. You just won on DC Universe characters, Virginia.
I didn't think there was even a shot.
Wow. I didn't either. I'm like, all right, we're going to blow it. But I'm like, I just kept bluffing. Look at Virginia. Wow. Okay, we're up 2-0. Got 1 more for the win. How about that, Virginia?
Look at us, Kev.
Look at us. Who would have thought, huh?
I credit my squeeze.com spicy juice.
Man, oh man.
This is painful to... This
Wow.
is painful. All right.
Wow.
All right, Denny's.
Okay.
Denny's, I'm so sorry.
Next category, back to Jaybird and Denny's. Serial murderers.
Oh, gosh.
Jaybird will not be guessing. He will be thinking how many Denny's can name. All right, how many can Denny's name in 10 seconds?
Denny's can name 3.
Virginia can name 4.
Denny's can name 5.
Do it, bitch. All right, Denny's, your time begins now.
You got Kemper, Bundy, Dahmer. You've got the Iceman. You've got Casey Anthony.
Casey Anthony is not going to count for a serial murderer, and you have lost.
Casey Anthony.
3 up, 3 down.
What the?
Oh my God.
Oh my gosh, you guys just got.
This was the worst. The worst.
You guys just got blanked. You lost on DC Universe characters and serial murderers.
The whole vibe was just off.
What happened?
Everything was off.
Oh my
I blame
gosh.
Suits. It's Suits' fault.
Wow.
Kevin's gambling.
Oh my gosh, what is this? I'm like, holy crap.
I never fight quit. I never felt comfortable.
Wow. What just happened?
I don't know.
This is
But
unbelievable.
I am shook. I'm rattled. I'm sad.
I can't even believe
I'm
this.
stunned. I'm depressed.
How did this just happen? Wow.
Oh, I wish I had ice cream cake to eat my sorrows away.
Oh. Virginia, they just choked.
I mean, it's
so bad.
My strategy was piss poor. The whole thing was terrible.
Best answer ever, Casey Anthony.
Oh my gosh. Wow. Okay. I did not see that going that fast.
That was quick.
That was very quick.
If only the dirt could go that quick.
Okay, coming up here in a couple minutes, this is what's kind of fascinating here is we'd thrown this out yesterday when we discovered in Bueno o Malo that Evelyn, who reads off the Spanish versions for us, was an MMA fighter. And so
she is. She's currently kicking ass.
Yeah, she said she'd come in here one day with a black eye.
Yeah, and none of us wanted to ask her about it because we were all like, ooh, I feel awkward. I don't know her that well.
No, we knew what it was. Virginia was the one that thought it was domestic and all this other stuff behind the scene. No, we knew what was going on.
Oh, I created this whole narrative in my head. I'm like, well, if she needs me, she'll ask me.
I love when Virginia says it, we.
Yes. Always means just Virginia. She's definitely alone, but yeah, she likes to bring everybody else in on it.
Me and my multiple personalities.
Yes, So what we've got here is Evelyn is going to be putting the losers, which would be Jaybird and Denny's, in a submission hold for 10 seconds.
I'm so glad I didn't lose. Oh my gosh.
Wow.
Oh, that would have been so terrible.
Oh man, this is going to be fun to watch. I don't know if I've ever enjoyed a round of Do It Bitch more than today.
This is going to be amazing.
It happened so quick.
So quick.
I'm going to pass out quick.
Oh, yeah.
Evelyn, go hard.
Choke the life out of them. All right, we'll get to see this coming up next. You can dial into KVJ TV, go to YouTube and look for the KVJ show to watch it next live.
From the WRMF Anajar and Levine Accident Attorneys Traffic Center. If you've been in an accident, call the law offices of Anajar and Levine at 1-800-747-FREE. That's 1-800-747-3733.
While gas prices are still high, the cost of taking a Brightline train is coming down. With fares now starting at $10 when you book at least 2 days before you ride. Dump the pump. Book today at gobrightline.com. Accident blocking 2 left lanes as you're heading out of Broward into Palm Beach County on 95. It's northbound in Deerfield Beach, also affecting the express lanes. Then we have an accident. It's 95 southbound on the entrance ramp from Okeechobee Boulevard. Nothing blocked. Traffic is a service of Palm Beach Mitsubishi. In the 850 WFTL Traffic Center, I'm Karen Curtis.
Hit the road in style this summer in the all-new Mitsubishi Outlander or Eclipse Cross from Palm Beach Mitsubishi. All backed by an industry-leading 10-year, 100,000-mile powertrain limited warranty. Drive one today during the summer sales event at Palm Beach Mitsubishi. Going on now.
Hey amigos, Becky G here to let you know that if you want it all just like I do, there's a new way to save with Xfinity Internet.
Introducing the all-new Xfinity Supersonic Bundle.
Get unlimited gig internet now with 5 times faster upload speeds in select areas for $50 a month with a 2-year rate guarantee and no annual contract required when you add Xfinity Mobile at regular rates. Plus, get Wi-Fi equipment included and a free 4K streaming box with your favorite entertainment. Switching has never been easier. It's risk-free and you get all the Wi-Fi power your family needs. Go to Xfinity.com/gig, call 1-800-XFINITY, or visit a store to learn more.
Get an incredible value on unlimited internet and free streaming. Switch today.
Limited time offer. Restrictions apply. Requires paperless billing and auto pay with stored bank account. New Gigabit Extra internet customers only. After 24 months, regular rates apply to all services and devices. Xfinity Mobile requires post-pay Xfinity internet.
Are you ready? Ready to make a difference in our community? Election Day is approaching, and it's our chance to speak up on the issues that matter most. Voting is not just our right, it's our duty. So whether you stay ready or you need to get ready, now is the time. Visit vote.org to make sure you're registered and make a plan to vote early. Vote.org has everything you need to get ready, so seize your opportunity to make a difference today. Paid for by vote.org.
While gas prices are still high, the cost of a Brightline train is coming down, with fares now starting at $10 when you book at least 2 days before you ride. Dump the pump, skip traffic, and save with stations in Miami, Fort Lauderdale, and West Palm Beach. Upgrade to a premium ticket and get drinks, snacks, and exclusive lounge access. You don't get that with your fill-up. Book your next $10 ride on a Brightline train today and go Brightline.com.
You know, we were talking earlier about what is 100% worth the money. I gotta tell you, getting a LASIK procedure at Panu Laser is 100% worth the money. Imagine not having to wear glasses or contact lenses. The power of your own sight. That's what it gives you, the freedom. It's a lot more affordable than you would think, too, and the procedure is a lot more easy than I ever expected. A laser does all the work, and my procedure took 90 seconds. That was it, 90 seconds, and boom, I was good to go back to work the very next day. And you want to go to Panu because there's nobody else you should trust your eyes to for several reasons. Only using state-of-the-art lasers and Dr. Mutiella there with the performance of over 50,000 procedures. He has the expertise that you need, and he's also got a payment plan with 0 down, 0 interest for up to 24 months. And when you say, my name, Kevin from the KVJ Show, he takes an additional $500 off. So go to PanuLaser.com for that free consultation. That's PANNU laser.com.
Hi, it's Randy. It's a delight in every bite with key lime filling in a real graham cracker crust. It's a signature key lime pie, only at Publix. Or go for the mouth-watering sub made fresh in the deli. Get it filled with popular double hand-breaded chicken tenders or any other combination. Need more convincing? You can find all these Publix exclusives plus Publix premium ice cream, seafood platters, and more with delivery or curbside pickup. Powered by Instacart. Notice required. Times vary by item. Item prices vary from item prices in physical store locations. Fees, tips, and taxes may apply. Subject to terms and availability. Publix, where shopping is a pleasure.
Everything, our farm, our stand, our pop-up shop, it really all started when we discovered the benefits of local, raw honey for our family.
And then we decided to turn it into a business.
We were looking for something to help us get up and running.
So we got the Chase Business Complete Banking Account.
It's more than a bank account. It comes with Quick Accept, which lets us take card payments anytime, anywhere in the U.S. using the Chase mobile app. Plus, we get same-day deposits at no extra cost. For us, it's more than honey. It's about sharing a little sweetness with the world.
Get the Chase Business Complete Banking Account with the essentials you need to help get your business going. Learn more at chase.com/business-complete-banking. Chase for business. Make more of what's yours. Quick Accept is not available in U.S. territories. Enrollment required. Usage subject to approval. Same-day deposits available for payments before 8 p.m. Eastern Time, Sunday to Friday. Fees and rates apply for checking and processing. Limitations and restrictions apply. Participants compensated. Merchant services provided by Payment Tech LLC and WePay Inc., subsidiaries of J.P. Morgan Chase Bank and a member FDIC.
South Florida weather is 15 seconds away from the H. Gregg West Palm Beach Weather Center.
New season, new offers at hgregg.com. Jump into the fall and enjoy their super sale. Shop a vehicle at hgregg.com on Military Trail. Whatever your taste or budget is, they've got a huge inventory with a perfect match for you. hgregg.com. Save more, drive happy.
Your WPTV First Alert forecast calls for temperatures this morning in the mid to upper 70s with a few showers near the coast for the morning commute. This afternoon, highs in the upper 80s to low 90s with scattered afternoon showers and storms mainly moving west later in the day. I'm WPTV First Alert meteorologist Katia Hall for 97.9 WRMF.
This report is sponsored by Positive Coaching Alliance.
Got issues with youth or high school sports? Positive Coaching Alliance can help. PCA, a national nonprofit, offers more than 1,000 free online resources for youth and high school sports coaches, parents, students, and administrators. Visit PCADevZone.org.
Slip and Fall, Gordon and Partners, 333-3333.
What's hot now on the KVJ show?
I know we all could use a little help with our bills, and if you would like an extra $1,000, you can go to our website, WRMF.com. You can see there the ad with Demesman and Dover. They will give you $1,000 to help pay your bills to combat all the inflation that's out there today. They care more because of you. Need an extra grand? Just go to WRMF.com right now.
Get the info on everything that's going on with us at KVJShow.com.
All right, Jaybird and Denny's 3 up, 3 down today, and do it, bitch. That did not take long at all. They got swept out here today, so they're going to be facing off against the punishment that we have. Now, I got to learn a little bit about this because I don't know a ton about MMA. I do know that there are some submission holds that they will do in MMA, and it looks like it's pretty painful. I've heard of the arm bar, and they've got all kinds of choke holds and things like that. And yesterday, when we were doing Bueno Malo, Evelyn was telling us that she is an MMA fighter, and she's coming here before the black eye.
Yes.
So she really goes after it. So what are some of the different submission holds that you could try out today, Evelyn?
Oh, there's many. I think
is the arm bar one of the more painful ones? I've heard of that
bar,
one. Yeah.
Or just like a rear naked choke.
Oh, do him rear naked.
I think Jaybird's all of a sudden he's like, yeah.
Oh, that's my vote.
Yeah.
Don't make this weird.
Now, does he get naked?
That was.
What's the most painful one in your opinion?
I think the arm bar. The arm bar.
It looks terrible, yeah.
Yeah,
that one.
It looks terrible. It's basically your arm is in a position where it could snap and go the other way.
Yes. The triangle it sucks as well.
What's the triangle?
The triangle one, I don't know about triangle one, but it's basically like you're in between, like they get your arm and they trap right here, like you're carotid, so in between the legs.
So you okay,
that one sounds sexy.
Wow, that's
it is. No, the positions are crazy.
Is that one naked too?
That's basically like what it is.
Boy, Bird.
This might not be a punishment.
Yeah, I was gonna say, wait, I gotta
wait
rethink
a minute.
this.
We did lose pretty quick.
Yeah, they did. What, did he just throw the game?
Up until the point that he loses consciousness, he's going to love this.
I swear we tried. We tried to win. I swear.
Yeah.
People are calling us out.
Now I see what you did.
No, I give you the punishment.
Evelyn, do you have a preference? In fact, I'll let you decide. You can pick out a different submission hold that you want for each of these two guys.
Break
whatever
his
you're
soul.
feeling. I mean, the arm bar might be good for
I'll
somebody.
definitely do the rear naked one. Rear naked choke is always fun.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
Rear naked choke.
All right. Well, let's go and get this ready for Jaybird. Virginia, you might have to move the camera a little bit if they get down there on the floor.
Okay, I'm going to.
Using Bird's camera to make sure we don't miss this. Yeah, Evelyn, you go ahead and you put him in whatever positions you need him in.
Wow. I like this.
Get some good audio here of this.
So you have to tap once.
It's so bad.
If it's really bad, before you go unconscious, make sure you tap, or else I will not let go.
Before you
die.
die.
You will. Before you, like.
Oh, wow.
I don't want to put you to sleep. Unless that's what you want.
Okay, before he goes unconscious. Okay. All right, Jaybird is going to have to tap out. Oh, man. Oh, jeez.
Oh, my God.
Dude, that didn't last a second.
Hold on.
What happened? Oh, my gosh. Dude, you really went down
she got me all scared, so we're going to pass out.
Oh, my gosh.
I'll do it one more time. You could have gone. You could have gone.
Oh, my gosh. Bird was out in a second. Okay,
Here we
this is
go.
Evelyn trying a rear naked chokehold on Jaybird.
I'll try going longer.
Okay. All right. So, yeah,
that longer?
Dude, that's gonna kill you.
It's pretty good, huh?
Yes.
Oh my gosh, she's gonna break Denny's.
Wow.
He has tears in his eyes.
Oh, yeah, he does.
Did I tap out too soon? Is that too soon? Is that?
No, that's
about the right
Is
time.
that about the right time?
Yeah, because you don't think it's quick, man. You feel yourself going under.
right. Once you get that locked in and you have like, especially like the bicep in the right area,
It's pretty quick, huh?
If I didn't see that coming and someone got me, there's no way I would be down.
It's that bad, huh?
Yes.
Like you were, I wasn't even, I was like a second, dog.
That is the worst feeling.
How long have you been kicking ass, Evelyn?
since I was 12.
Wow.
I'm 26 now. So
Okay.
I started boxing and then I did jiu-jitsu for about 6 years. So I'm a purple belt in jiu-jitsu.
Okay.
Oh my gosh.
She ain't messing
MMA
around.
for a couple years. Yeah.
Purple, the color of his throat.
Okay. All right, Denny's, why don't you set the camera there?
Did you think it was gonna be like that? I cut him off.
She puts pressure right in the middle of your throat, and
Yeah.
you can't even move.
That's
It's
it, huh?
And that's a legal move when you're fighting?
Yes.
Wow.
You got to do the same thing to Denny's.
Oh, poor Denny's. Yeah, look at this. Look at the fear in Denny's eyes. Denny's like,
After watching that, I'm really excited. It looked like you were struggling for your life.
Jaybird kind of liked it a little bit. Denny's is not going to like
I'm not
it.
gonna lie, honestly, I didn't like that. That was really bad, man. That was
You were out and fast.
painful.
Wow.
Okay, it's the same thing. Once you feel, just tap.
Are you doing the
Tap,
naked? Or you're
tap.
gonna do a different one on him, Evelyn?
I'll try the rear naked, or you want, or
Maybe why don't we try that arm bar? I'm kind of curious what that was all about. Can you do an arm bar with Denny's?
do an arm bar. You're just gonna have to lay down.
Lay down, Denny's.
Okay. All right. Yeah, let's try something a little bit different here. See what this is all about.
There's a couple of different variations of arm bar.
Give him the one that hurts the most.
Talk with the camera.
Virginia's over here coaching. Yeah. Hey, go the one that sucks the most.
We might have to stand, Kev, because of the camera sitch.
Oh, okay. I got the
Okay.
camera here, too.
Is there another, just to try the variety? Yeah.
I could do a guillotine. I could try the guillotine.
Oh, that sounds fun.
The guillotine sounds like a blast.
It's also so.
Guillotines.
So basically, the guillotine. You see this one a lot in MMA as well.
Okay.
Because MMA, there's wrestling involved, and you can get takedowns. So with the guillotine, it's usually caught when someone goes for a takedown and they don't do it right.
Yeah.
So.
Okay.
Basically, it's like if you're going for a takedown, like, because you're going to go like this.
Okay.
Right?
Sure, we got the camera.
Okay.
Oh, dude.
What?
I didn't know what was happening.
That was fast as well.
It's called the guillotine, by the way, but I felt it go right into my trachea.
What
Whatever.
just happened, she gets it right in the trachea, man.
I wasn't even ready for that. What just happened?
We can do it again, but
all I saw was Denny bend over and he went, oh! Denny's just...
Wait, she can kill a man 6 different ways.
Yeah, okay, listen. Okay, here we go.
Oh my gosh! Dude, how does anyone escape that?
My neck is legit sore, man.
Oh my gosh! Wow.
Can you do the one where we see his face for the camera?
Yeah, we can. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, can we do the guillotine on bird?
Oh man.
Alrighty.
Oh my gosh! Well, you can feel it immediately start wiping across your vision.
Everything starts to go dark, man.
I saw my light flash before my eyes.
Oh my gosh.
It wasn't that good.
Oh my gosh.
That was the worst / best. Oh man. Oh wow. Well, thank you, Evelyn. That was
Thank you. That was awesome.
That was great.
Anytime. I love beating people up.
I realize you're so terrifying. My
I
goodness.
love it.
All right. Well, there we go. Now we learned something today. Oh my gosh, that was the best ever.
Dude, she can be our bodyguard.
Oh yeah. Coming up, your strongest random opinion next.
If you wanna run away with me, I know a galaxy and I can take you for a ride. I had a premonition that we fell into a rhythm where the music don't stop for life. Glitter in the sky, glitter in my eyes, shining just the way you like. If you're feeling like you need a little bit of company, you met me at the perfect time. You want me, I want you, baby. My sugar boo, I'm levitating. need you all night. Come on, dance with me. I'm levitating. You can fly away with me tonight. You can fly away with me tonight. Baby, let me take you for a ride. Yeah, 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 yeah. I'm levitating. You can fly away with me tonight. You can fly away with me tonight. Baby, let me take you for a ride. Yeah, 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 yeah. I got you, moonlight. You're my starlight. I need you all night. Come on, dance with me. I'm levitating. You, moonlight. You're my starlight. I need you all night. Come on, dance with me. I'm levitating.
Man, what an education we just got in MMA submission holds. Good heavens.
She said she's been kicking ass since she was 12, and it felt like it. Some of the comments are going, Bird, you tapped out too early. Whatever.
Wow.
Get your ass in here and have. I'm telling you, that was very painful.
Evelyn
man.
had you and Denny's tapping out in a second in those submission
She could
holds.
have killed me. If she wanted to have
Right.
snapped my Adam's apple in half, she could have done it.
Wow, that's crazy.
That was, man.
That was crazy.
You better put respect on her name.
I always have.
Yeah, people were in the chat room trying to debate who would win in a fight between Evelyn and the Mexican Queen.
Kevin, that would be a cage match for the ages.
It would be amazing. I would love to see the Queen in her prime. And not that she can't scrap now, but to see her when she was in the midst of it.
In her 20s.
Yeah, now you're going on straight wrestling technique and street fighting and just ruthless ability of the Mexican Queen.
The Mexican Queen's in her 40s. Evelyn's in her 20s. That's a big difference.
It is a big difference.
Well, Evelyn's
yeah.
doing it every day. She's trained. She's doing it every day.
But the Queen fights dirty. I think she would hit Evelyn with some stuff that Evelyn doesn't see in the ring.
Yeah, I don't know, because when I was doing like the karate and all that kind of stuff back in the day, you would always see the guy who thought he could whoop ass in karate and then he'd take it onto the street and get his ass whooped in a heartbeat. And I was like, I don't understand. You look a lot better in a class than you do on the street. And so it's different fighting styles, but because she knows the jiu-jitsu and all that, I would think Evelyn, because if you get somebody in a submission hold, that's it.
Right.
I don't know how you get out of that.
That right there, man. I mean, I guess if I would have maybe tried to start, like if
you were actually fighting back, maybe you could have twisted and
exactly. But if someone was to get you in that move, she got me in that move. She got me in that position. Once you're in that position, man, it's gonna be tough.
I don't know what
I would have had to have ran my body into the wall or something.
That's usually what I see when I see an MMA. If they get them in a submission, a lot of times if they're in the clutches, then it's lights out.
I mean, because you're right. I wasn't going in there with any kind of trying to get out of it. I was letting her do it. But, I mean, if they get you in that situation, good luck, man.
You were the sub.
Yeah. Wow. That was impressive.
That
My goodness.
That was
Who would
very
have known?
impressive.
Like, Evelyn comes in here and you're like, of all the people. I
know.
I mean, she could kick the ass of anyone in this building.
We get to work at the same time, and for so long, I did not know she was an MMA fighter. You're just talking with her. Then
She looks so innocent.
Yeah.
Yes.
She just looks like a sweet, normal girl you work with, but she is a lethal killer.
She could kill me 9 different ways.
Yeah.
We got to get her on the squad. When we go out places, I think she could be a star.
Yeah?
Yeah.
What's she going to do, Virginia?
I don't know. Kick people's asses in the bar.
Randomly start attacking people?
My whole thing is, when I go out, I don't want to fight. I kind of want to chill. I don't want any fighting.
Well, that's why you bring Evelyn, so nothing happens.
Okay. Man, oh man, that was definitely impressive stuff. If you missed it and you want to go back and watch it, you really need to see it. It'll be up on our social media today. It's also on YouTube on demand. Go look for the KVJ show.
My throat's still ringing. So is Denny.
Poor Denny's in here still massaging his throat.
I don't fish again.
Keep an eye on. It's probably a good thing Suits is out. I think it would have killed Suits.
Well, me and Denny's are calling in tomorrow for a broken trachea.
Yeah. That might be a good idea. Well, we had posted up here. I always love hearing this. What is your strongest random opinion? And every now and then we just have a very strong feeling about something that really doesn't mean a lot, but it is just a random opinion. Here's some of the comments that we got on what people have strong opinions on right now. One person put, any artist who titles a song with anything other than a lyric from said song should be banned from writing music ever again. Don't you hate that? Whenever a song is, it's like Cleo song and they don't even say the word Cleo.
You're trying to find it. You're like, what's the name
Where's
of that
Cleo?
song? What's
Yeah.
Cleo's
He doesn't even
song?
talk about Cleo.
Yeah, what is this? I don't know what is this. Thanks to inflation, watching old episodes of The Price is Right is a little less enjoyable now.
Oh, damn.
That would be kind of tricky. I mean, if you would watch an older episode, yeah, I guess they had to readjust all the prices.
My strong opinion when it comes to game show stuff, I watch a lot of Wheel of Fortune. I hate when they buy a vowel. It bothers me. It annoys me. And
Yeah.
I've brought that up to other wheel watchers, and I think I'm in the minority on that. I don't like when they buy a vowel. It kind of pisses me off.
Do you feel like it cheatens the game or something?
I feel like you could. There's so many more letters on there you can get before you even need to go into the. Every time I talk about it,
Too soon?
Too soon. They
Yeah.
buy. They'll get $500 and they buy a vowel right away. I don't like
It's
it.
a stall tactic. And you want to get to the meat.
Yeah, I feel like I want to build my money up. I want to
Maybe
get
you
a little
can't buy a
nested.
vowel until like another round.
I just don't like when they buy vowels too early. It annoys me, and a lot of
Okay.
people don't understand why.
Good for you. This is the
Yeah,
place to vent.
exactly.
This is the place to vent. Right here, right now. Another random strong opinion. Somebody said, as an adult, eating the crust is not because you like it, it's because you paid for it.
I disagree.
Yeah, I get that.
The pizza crust?
I think peanut butter and jelly and bread crust.
I'm a crust guy. I like
You're crusty?
Well, because sauce and crust go together, baby.
All right, I don't want to fight about it.
And Wheel of Fortune's vowels.
Yeah.
I think people that buy a Nissan and then drive like maniacs in traffic should be avoided at all costs because they have nothing to lose.
Well, they do. We had that today.
They're crazy.
Mm-hmm. Another strong random opinion here says Facebook has made high school reunions kind of unnecessary. Yeah, it does take a lot of the magic out of the high school reunion because you go and be like, I know everything you've been doing and I'm not interested in it.
Oh,
I really do. My strong opinion. I really do think TikTok is bringing Earth to hell in a handbasket.
I think it's ruining planet Earth.
I think it's doing something not good for.
I don't even know if that's random. I think that's maybe just a strong opinion.
Okay.
It's a fact.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Just making sure.
That doesn't seem random to
All
me.
right, good.
That seems well thought
That
out.
makes me feel better.
If you get a drink out of the ice chest, out of the cooler, close the lid. If you're that jerk that leaves the lid open on the cooler,
Yeah.
why do we even have a cooler? You're going to melt the ice, dummy.
You're right. It enrages me as well, Virginia. This one says there's a fine line between having not enough salad dressing and too much.
Oh, that's so true.
I see your point. I may not subscribe to that lifestyle, but I like her wet. I like it drenched.
Have you ever had a salad where you thought you put too much dressing on it?
I don't know if I've ever lived that life.
Okay, no.
Have you ever had a salad?
It could be dressing soup.
I've been making a lot of salads lately.
Really?
Yeah, I've told you
Okay.
this. I've told you this a couple times.
I don't listen to what you
I
talk.
know.
What do you put on your salads?
I'm in a French dressing run right
Yeah,
now. I
okay.
like to put those fried onions on there.
Yeah.
I put the bacon bits on there.
Okay, yeah.
Big ass croutons.
Yeah,
Then I put more croutons on
Yeah,
there. Drench it with cheese.
Okay, yeah.
3,000 calorie salad.
More French dressing. Sometimes I'll put some nuts in there, like some seeds and
Oh, yeah,
all
okay,
that.
yeah. Okay.
I have fun with it. Tomatoes, I put tomatoes in there.
Okay, all
Then I'll
right.
put some grated cheese in there.
Wow.
Then I put
okay.
gravy,
Yep, pierogies.
tater tots,
Those are all. Oh, I should make the most unhealthiest salad. I love that idea.
nacho cheese.
Tater tots and salad is a home run, Virginia.
Well, who needs croutons when you have tater tots?
No, you do
True.
both. You
Yeah.
do both. You definitely do both.
Another random strong opinion. THC in the tap water would solve most of the world's problems.
Dang.
Denny's agrees with that. Imagine if everybody just kind of, yeah, man.
You down with THC?
We would not have any. If everybody had the temperament of Denny's, can you imagine what the world would be like?
Oh, it'd be so beautiful.
Oh, my gosh. It would be utopia.
It would be utopia.
Somebody else said, I will never get along with anyone who insists on using whom instead of who. Okay. All right. They don't like that. And how about this? A random strong opinion. Porn studios should do blooper reels.
They do sometimes.
Do they really?
And it's kind of weird.
Like a random kind of like body fart noise?
They sometimes they'll throw a real fart in there.
Oh,
I know.
jeez.
It's the bloopers reel.
I don't know if I like porn
That's what I'm
bloopers.
saying. Some things don't.
I love bloopers. I just don't know if I want porn bloopers.
And where'd that fart come from?
Gosh, no.
Oh, man.
No. Okay, all right, never mind. I changed my opinion on porn bloopers. No.
There's a lot of dumbass criminals to talk about, baby. It's the whacked out news. People breaking the law. Ha ha, fighting in the nude. Ha, drunk people Many people are meth. Ow!
Jaybird spilled his Capri Sun everywhere.
Yeah, is that Capri Sun?
Yeah, it is.
Knocking over my camera.
What happened? Oh my gosh! I see all the wet papers over there.
It's Calam.
What's going on?
How did I spill my Capri Sun?
It's Calam over here.
Did I squeeze it with my elbow when I was getting choked?
Yes. I think the choking had ripple effects.
Here come the ants.
Again. I just spilled some more stuff on our ants.
Nothing but a full pouch of sugar water is everywhere.
Here comes the ants.
You can play ants marching.
They just went, hey guys, he did it again.
Oh, the ants love this studio. They travel from different states to come here.
Oh, they do. This is like their Disney.
They've heard about it.
This is their magic kingdom. Well, we mentioned it earlier, but it's such a crazy story. The COO of Beyond Meat got arrested on Saturday after he got into a fight with another driver after an Arkansas football game and bit the tip of the guy's nose off.
He got into a fight with an Uber driver or another driver. Like, he was driving drunk.
Fight with another driver.
Oh, my gosh.
Yeah, it was the guy, I think, had tapped his car, and they both got out, started yelling. The other guy started wailing on him.
Oh, boy.
And so he said, oh, yeah, well, I'll see your punch, and I'll and bite the tip of your
nose off.
Yeah.
That's a quick rhinoplasty.
Oh, my gosh. Yeah, and spit it right back at him. He was arrested on charges of making terroristic threats and third-degree battery.
Dang.
That's a man. Beyond Meat. You know there's going to be all kinds of joke memes up today.
Big time.
Little nose tips in the Beyond Meat burgers.
How does he not know that as he's doing that?
I know. It's just like, dude, you just made a meme.
He lost his sensibility.
He did.
Yeah.
That happens.
He's making that Beyond Meat money.
Yeah.
Those things do well.
They do
Whether
well.
you like them or eat them or not, they sell like hotcakes.
They really do well.
Well, we got a Karen here in the news today. She's gone viral for taking down the flags of several Latin American countries that were on display at a school in Oakland, California. Bystanders are asking her why, and she threatens to burn the flags.
Oh, boy.
Why are you taking it down?
Why do you feel scared my business hoe? Why did you think that Black Lives Matter flag down? This is not Black Lives Matter. This is Mexico. Where's the Black Lives Matter? This says Mexico. I'm taking it down.
Why?
Oh my gosh, she thought it was Black Lives Matter? What the heck is wrong with this woman? Yeah.
When you see that going on, just run.
She also pulled down flags from Guatemala, El Salvador, and Honduras. They're on display, of course, for Hispanic Heritage Month.
Oh.
I'll tell you what, you pull down one of them Sasquatch flags in Logan, Ohio.
Oh, yeah.
You might get
ready.
You might get
You go get blasted.
You might get blasted.
Yeah. They luckily put them back up later, but come on, people. What's wrong with you? I got a story about this waitress who back in June got this tip for $3,000, but it turned out he had disputed the charge with his bank and now is not going to pay, and the waitress is looking for her money.
What the hell?
So she got hers, but now the restaurant is out $3,000, so they're suing him for it. So it's a whole big old mess that's going on here.
A little bit over a month ago, actually, we received something in the mail that Eric was disputing the charges for the tip that he left. We thought somebody was actually trying to do a good thing, and then now here we are, 3 months later, not even, and now there's nothing to show for it at this point. It's just a little aggravating right now. It's been causing a lot of nonsense and drama. Unfortunately, we had to file charges through the magistrate's office because now we're just out of this money at this point. He told us to sue him, so that's what we're going to end up doing, I guess.
Wow. Okay.
Wow, what a story. I hope that guy that left that tip is on the hook for the $3,000 and everybody's legal fees.
What, did he get drunk? You go, $3,000 tip, and then after...
Haha, maybe it's
it
a joke.
sounds like it. Yeah, he had buyer's remorse afterwards. But once you've signed your name and wrote, the amount in there, and the restaurant gave it to the waitress, and then she spent it, like, dude, you were reckless. This is the price you pay for being dumb.
Yeah. Yeah, drunk or not.
Drunk or not, it doesn't matter.
Joke, whatever it was.
It doesn't matter. You left $3,000. Your signature is right there. They've got it.
Mm-hmm. Another situation that wasn't taken well. There's a guy who dressed up like the Joker and live streamed threats to bomb and kill people.
Oh.
He's claiming that everybody knew it was a prank, but they didn't buy it. And now he's going to serve 60 days in jail. And this is after he did 20 years for robbing a credit union. So
I've
this guy
noticed-
lacks a lot of good sense.
I noticed some people have a tough time, I don't know, rehabilitating in prison.
You think after you did all that time, you would come out and try to be squeaky clean?
Yeah, do everything you can to stay out.
It's odd.
Of a cell.
It's odd what happens. I mean, you're in jail that long and then you do that. I say you go to jail for 60 days is not long enough for that one.
Okay. There's a deputy in Texas who was hospitalized after ingesting some drugs that were sitting out at the police station. He thought it was candy.
Oh.
And thought it was delicious.
Oh.
So he kept digging in. Next thing you know, he's tripping balls.
They had drugs sitting out like in a candy dish?
Yeah. Well,
What the hell?
It was out, and they're trying to figure out, be like, all right, who left the edibles out here? They're trying to figure out exactly why it was out in the first place. The deputy is going to be okay. Sounds like there was some kind of edibles or something like that. But it's like going, man, you can't. So, like, somebody was, they got all these drugs, and they were supposed to go and check them and put them in the, the room where you take the evidence and all that kind of stuff. And somebody got distracted and left it out. And here comes, that one cop who.
He's got hunger
He's
pains.
like, oh, it looks delicious. I think I'll try some. And then
somebody's in trouble.
next thing you know, he's sitting on the chair in a hot sweat.
Oh, my.
Yeah. Crazy story about Karen Warren, a 7-Eleven employee in Oregon that helped a woman in the middle of labor and her husband after they couldn't find the hospital. Karen says she heard the frantic screams from the pregnant woman who was in a car in the parking lot and immediately called 911. Then she went out to the woman's side to give her support and coach her breathing. And then a moment later, the woman just propped her legs up on Karen's shoulders. And Karen's like, whoa, okay.
Okay, we're doing this.
Karen says she doesn't have any medical experience, but as a mother of 3 herself, she said the mama mode instinct kicked in. She told the woman to push twice, and boom, there was the sun riot.
Wow.
Is that something you would, and I'm talking pretty much for me and Kevin, would we YouTube how to do that in the midst of that just to make sure we're doing it right?
I don't think you have time.
I mean, that baby came along pretty quick.
Yeah. Some babies fly out, especially if it's like your 3rd or 4th baby. It's like they're coming down that slide at Rapids.
So if me and Kevin came into that situation right there, we just get there and say push. We want to catch it and just get.
Well, yeah. If you see the baby's like crowning and you can see like, okay, the baby's in the birth canal, the baby's already ready to come out. Then yeah,
encourage and catch.
Get the feet and tell her to push.
I think we could do it, Kev.
Okay, yeah. I think it'd be great.
I think we'd be better as a team.
Yeah.
Yeah, instead of individual.
I think anybody would. Yeah, you'd always love to have a co-pilot.
Yeah, I've been there before. I'd do it again.
All right.
Yeah, you got experience. You know what to at least kind of do, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Pass out.
See blood hit the floor.
Man, that was not good. I need my rolling partner with me.
Faster than a takedown by Evelyn.
That's right, yes. Did somebody put him in a chokehold? Nope.
Nope.
He's just a pansy. Coming up here in a couple of minutes, I tell you, if you are in a new relationship, you need to listen to this. The red flags to look out for in the first 6 months. And you can also sound off, too. Do you agree with these? I thought they really are kind of an eye-opener here. If you want to know something bad things to look for in people, I'll tell you about it next.
From the WRMF Anajar and Levine Accident Attorneys Traffic Center. If you've been in an accident, call the law offices of Anajar and Levine at 1-800-747-FREE. That's 1-800-747-3733.
While gas prices are still high, the cost of taking a Brightline train is coming down, with fares now starting at $10 when you book at least 2 days before you ride. Dump the pump, book today at GoBrightline.com. We've got 4 left lanes blocked in Lake Worth with a crash 95 southbound at Hypoluxa Road. So it's jammed back to 6th Avenue South. You want to avoid that and at least take Federal or Congress as your alternate. Traffic is a service of Palm Beach Mitsubishi. In the APTW FTL Traffic Center, I'm Karen Curtis.
The brand new Palm Beach Mitsubishi is the local leader in customer service with the best selection of fully reconditioned pre-owned cars, trucks, vans, and SUVs. Palm Beach Mitsubishi, across from the Palm Beach Airport. PalmBeachMitsubishi.com.
There's a welcome addition to the neighborhood, Kroger's Grocery Delivery Pros. They bring the crunchiest apples and the tastiest meats, so you can feast at great prices without missing a beat of your busy day. And it's all guaranteed fresh from our refrigerated trucks. Order the fresh and we'll take care of the rest. Order your groceries online. Kroger, fresh for everyone.
Enjoy $15 off your first 3 delivery orders of $35 or more. Offer valid with digital coupon while supplies last. Restrictions apply. See site for details.
For every just one more mile to your next ace on the court. When you have a sports-related injury, Cleveland Clinic Florida is here for them all. From serious athletes to weekend warriors, our team helps keep you in the game. As your top choice for orthopedic care, we offer expert diagnosis, personalized sports therapies, and game-changing surgeries. For every injury, for every athlete, for every care in the world. Schedule your care today.
We buy any car. We buy any car. We buy any car. Any.
Did you know trading in your car at a dealer could cost you money? A recent study found consumers who trade in their car pay an average of $990 more. So don't trade in. Sell it to We Buy Any Car. Learn more and get your free online valuation now at WeBuyAnyCar.com.
Find out how much your car's worth at We Buy Any Car.
Well, my husband has been going to Begin a New Med Spa in Jupiter. I've been going since they opened, but I just recently got him to go with me, and he has been getting on track. You know, they did that total optimal wellness check with him, and they looked at all of his blood work to examine exactly where he was deficient. Vitamins, nutrients, special things he should have been taking that he wasn't. And now he's getting on track. He was inflamed, and they didn't know this until they tested all of his blood work. This could be what you're going through. You know, if you're having trouble losing weight, if you feel sluggish, if you have low energy or low sex drive, it could be anything going on with your blood work. Let them figure it out at Begin Anew. Right there on Indiantown Road in the Fresh Market Plaza. Go to beginanewmed.com.
At Boot Barn, we believe that the cowboy boot is an American icon. Today's boots are not only rooted in history, but are enhanced with modern technology features for the working cowboy. Ariat boots are built with advanced technology that provides the comfort and support of a high-performance athletic shoe, yet still has the functionality and durability of the iconic cowboy boot. And at Boot Barn, we carry over 250,000 pairs of Ariat boots nationwide. Ariat at Boot Barn.
How would you like a free doorbell camera? Slomin's and their free home security system and free doorbell camera with professional installation is here for a limited time only. You get a doorbell camera. You get a doorbell camera. And you get a doorbell camera. Dial pound 250 and say the keyword Slomin's to receive this limited time offer. A free doorbell camera that connects directly to your smartphone with the installation of your Slomin Shield. And that's not all. Slomin's is going to give you a free customized home security system and professional installation when you use their low-cost central station monitoring. So, you're getting an LED touchscreen pad, a motion detector, 3 armed doors, and a backup battery. So, what are you waiting for? Dial pound 250 and say the keyword Slomin's, and you'll receive a free doorbell camera with the installation of your Slomin Shield. That's pound 250, keyword Slomin's, to get your free doorbell camera and free home security system. Shield your home. The Slomin Shield.
Hello, I'm attorney Robert Rubenstein, and this is Rubenstein's Rules for Personal Injury. Rule number 8, demand the best service. You're entitled to it. Rubenstein Law cares about you. Our team is dedicated to providing the best legal experience during this difficult period. Cases do take time to get you the result you deserve, but we work diligently on those cases. Keep in touch with you and return your phone calls as quickly as possible. Call Rubenstein Law at 1-800-FL-LEGAL. Offices in Palm Beach and throughout Florida.
Finding great candidates to hire can be like, well, trying to find a needle in a haystack, but not with ZipRecruiter. Its powerful technology actively finds and invites qualified candidates to apply to your job. So while other companies might deliver a lot of hay, ZipRecruiter finds you the needle in the haystack.
See why 4 out of 5 employers who post a job on ZipRecruiter get a quality candidate within the first day. Try ZipRecruiter for free at ZipRecruiter.com/free. That's ZipRecruiter.com/free.
What does 99 cents buy you at Cumberland Farms? A delicious cup of coffee. And confidence. Confidence that no one's coughed, sweat, sneezed, or gotten beard dandruff anywhere near your coffee. Because at Cumbies, you make it yourself. Cream, sugar, 1 pump, 3 pumps, knock yourself out. Make it however. Any size, 99 cents. So go to Cumberland Farms for the delicious smooth coffee. Oh, and wash your hands first. Don't be an animal. Plus applicable tax.
I can tell you, the Brightline really is changing the face of South Florida and how people get around. There's so many great things to do, and you hop on the Brightline. You can get from Miami to West Palm Beach in just 1 hour with Fort Lauderdale in between, with a new stop coming in Boca Raton. It is going to be awesome to be able to check out anything you want. The Marlins are in town against the Cubs. You got that going on this week. Some other great concerts on Wednesday. Kiss is going to be at the I Think Financial Amphitheater. And with the Brightline Plus, when you hop out of the train, you can hop into the Brightline and they'll get you to your location. It is the way to go. And they got flexible fares for as low as $10 when you book 2 days before you ride. Or check out their monthly unlimited pass for just $199. I tell you, it opens up all of South Florida. If you're going to be partying, make sure you upgrade to premium and ride with complimentary drinks and snacks in the train and station lounge. It is the affordable way to get around South Florida conveniently, so you can book your next car-free, carefree trip right now online. Just do GoBrightline.com. That's GoBrightline.com, or download the Brightline app today.
The National Desk, America's News Now.
Breaking news from the live desk.
The Pentagon now working around the clock.
The National Desk tracks the next weather maker across America now.
Getting pelted by the wind and the rain. Impartial, fact-based journalism.
They're making too much money by keeping patients in the dark.
This is the National Desk. Choose America's News now.
Morning 6 to 9 on CW 34.
To buy or sell a car, Off Lease Only wants to help. Go to offleaseonly.com and you can see their inventory. They've got a bunch of vehicles. They're ready to put you in one today, and they're easy to find them too. They've got offices in West Palm. They've got a lot in Fort Lauderdale. They've got one in Miami. They're everywhere, and there's one near you. So just go to offleaseonly.com to check out their inventory today. Buy, sell, trade. It's as easy as 1, 2, 3. They want you to be in and out and for the whole transaction to be hassle-free. Upfront pricing, and they give you a vehicle history report with every car. So go online today, offleaseonly.com.
Call your legal team at Anninger and Levine at 1-800-747-FREE for a consultation.
From the Greenway Kia of West Palm Beach studio, get up to an EPA estimated 50 miles per gallon at Greenway Kia of West Palm Beach. This is 97.9 WRMF Palm Beach.
If you're in the early stages of a relationship, you've got to really listen up. And I tell you, this is just valuable information about looking for red flags in people that you really shouldn't be around and associate with. This is a culmination of many therapists and psychologists and even health experts getting together to talk about those red flags you need to look for in people. And if you're within the first 6 months of dating somebody, pay attention, because this pretty much spells out somebody that you probably are not going to want to be in a relationship with. Now, by themselves, probably not that big of a deal, but if they start adding up and you're going, yep, they got that, yep, okay, check, check, check. If you get through about 4 or 5 of these, man, it might be a makeup or breakup type situation. I would go break up on it. If you are with somebody that is an adult with no close friends, there's nobody they seem to really be tight with.
No BFFs.
Yeah.
They're a loner.
That's usually
a lurker.
Usually a bit of a bad sign. Cheating. Did your relationship start when they cheated on their last partner?
And then you're surprised when they cheat on you.
Right. You think that you're just so amazing, it was just meant to be, and they were in an unfortunate circumstance. That's not usually the case. They're usually a serial cheater. Deflecting responsibility for choices, both big and large, from everything small, from like where to eat to every challenge in past and current relationships. If they're just like, I don't know, you decide. I don't know. They don't make any decisions. Conflict. Do they have poor conflict resolution skills? That is a red flag and bad in an early relationship. Blame. Do you notice that they always blame the other person or you and take zero accountability for their own actions? It's a bad sign. How are they with remorse? Do they ever apologize? And if they do, does it feel like it's sincere? Do you notice fits of explosive rage coming out of them?
What?
Yes.
Only when that testosterone's not leveled right.
Mm-hmm. How about possessiveness? You know, do they get upset if you decide to make plans with somebody else? You know, it's okay to have plans with somebody else. In fact, a healthy partner will understand and give you space.
I know somebody, they're never, ever allowed to be away from each other. And if you know, hey, want to go play some wiffle ball on Sunday? Oh, I'd love to. Let me see what we're going, you know, if anything's going on today. Nothing's going on. Won't be allowed to play wiffle ball. Why can't you play? Well, she just says, I'm just not allowed to. There's no rhyme or reason for it. There's no flexibility there.
You're both just going to be home.
They're married. He's stuck in a prison.
He's
y'all.
in too deep. That's why I'm letting you know now, within the first 6 months of your relationship, if you're noticing these things, and it'll get easier.
He is in way too deep, and he knows it, and he stares a lot.
Yeah.
At nothing.
That's it.
His spirit's broken.
His spirit is broken,
Just thinking,
man.
what have I done?
There ain't nothing I can say or do.
Yeah.
They got him.
What have I done?
They got him.
They got him.
Yeah.
They got him.
Are you in a relationship with someone who love bombs? That means they shower you with a ton of affection, gifts, time, and excessive validation. They say, according to these psychologists and therapists, that it's just a way to get you to depend on them and turn a blind eye on the things that they really want to do. They use it as a diversionary tactic.
But what if you have someone who just likes to buy you things and that likes to love bomb you for the right reasons?
That's why with any of these that I'm giving off to you, it's not one in and of itself. It's a culmination of all these together. Now, it might be, and you might just have Prince Charming, Mr. Right, that you just stumbled upon and life is just grand. But it is a tactic that a lot of devious people use to distract you from what they're really doing.
And I'm sure everyone's got their own set of red flags they look out. My red flags that I look out for might be different than what Virginia looks out for.
If you watch that special, The Tinder Swindler, that was his thing, big time. And he did it to so many women. Love bomb, love bomb, love bomb. But all the while, he's like emotionally unavailable or physically unavailable. And then he'll love bomb, love bomb, love bomb. They're tricking you because they're like, look over here, look at all this love, look at all this love. Don't look over here where you see all my shortcomings.
Yeah, they say, in fact, it's kind of a combo to look for. The love bomber who's unavailable. Unavailability is another one of the red flags to look for in the first 6 months of a relationship. Basically, a person is unavailable on a regular schedule. That means maybe they're in another relationship.
Or multiple other relationships, like the Tinder swindler.
Do they always leave their phone in the car if they spend the night, or do they turn it off completely every single time you're together? That's typically a sign that there might be something going on here. Other things to look out for: poor communication skills or an unwillingness to communicate. Do you initiate all the correspondence? You're the one that texts. They never text you. And if you have a serious conversation, are you always the one that has to instigate it? They say that could be a sign. And are you with somebody who makes you responsible for their happiness? You're just not making me happy.
Oh, my gosh.
Well, it's not my job to make you happy. You should make yourself happy.
Jay-Bird, you're not making me happy enough.
I'm trying, damn it. I loved bombed you. I'm a bad man for doing that.
And 2 physical red flags to look out for if you're with somebody you shouldn't be with in the first 6 months of a relationship.
Hamburger hands.
You know what? You're not far off.
Oh.
Someone that will put their hand over the front of your neck.
Oh.
Or will they grab your wrist to guide you somewhere? You're coming with me, or we need to talk. And they forcefully grab your wrist like a child and drag you off someplace.
It's not on there, but that just reminded me of something. Yeah, if anyone's touching you in a weird way like that, it's not affectionate. Yeah, be suspect of that. A red flag for me, and it's never proved me wrong, when somebody shushes, does the shush.
Oh, okay.
It's a red flag. They don't realize it's a red flag, but it's a red flag.
Well, it's dismissive. Yeah.
It is.
Dismissive.
I wish somebody would shush me.
Yeah.
See what I'm saying? It's rude.
Yeah.
It is. Fighting words.
Yeah, that's a good one to add to the list. Have you, through time and experience, and maybe because it unfortunately happened to you as a red flag you ignored, you want to let other people know about, text us 877-979-WRMF.
I used to rule the world, seas would rise when I gave the word. Now in the morning I sleep alone,
the streets I used to own. I used to roll the dice, feel the fear in my enemy's eyes, listen as the crowd would sing. Now the old king is dead, long live the king. 1 minute I held the key, next the walls were closed on me, and I discovered that my castle stand upon pillars of salt and pillars of sand. I hear Jerusalem bells are ringing, Roman cavalry choirs are singing. Be my mirror, my sword and shield, my missionaries in a foreign field. For some reason I can't explain, once you've gone, it was never an honest word. That was when I ruled the world. It was the wicked and wild wind, blew down the doors to let me in, shattered windows and the sound of drums. People couldn't believe what I'd become, and revolutionaries wait for my head on a silver plate, just a puppet on a lonely string. Oh, who would ever want to be king? I hear Jerusalem bells are ringing, Roman cavalry choirs are singing. Be my mirror, my sword and shield, my missionaries in a foreign field. For some reason I can't explain, I know St. Peter won't call my name, never an honest word, but that was when I ruled the world. Hear Jerusalem bells are ringing, Roman cavalry choirs are singing. Be my mirror, my sword and shield, my missionaries in a foreign field. For some reason I can't explain, I know St. Peter won't call my name, never an honest word, but that was when I ruled the world.
Talking about those red flags, just gave you a solid list of ones to look out for within the first 6 months. Somebody texted in and said, yeah, my relationship lasted 7 months and it ended last Monday, and she did every single one of those things, and I never really even knew what was going on.
Wow.
I think some people also got the choking part twisted. We're talking non-consensual choking out of anger.
Right, yes.
I know some people are into that in the bedroom. We're not talking about that. A lot of people like choking in the chat room, Virginia.
I don't get it.
And the weird thing about it
know.
was the thing that they listed as a red flag was not necessarily even he was choking. It's just they put their hand on the front of your throat. It's almost like a move of dominance. Even if they're not squeezing and choking, it's just kind of almost a weird, hey, just to let you know.
I control you.
Right. I'm putting you in your place. And same thing with grabbing the wrist and pulling them around. I am controlling you, manipulating you. Physically, I am going to dominate you and take you and get out of you what I want. And that's really, I think, what they say.
Yeah, the people that are talking about, I like my... Like, we're talking about not that.
We're not talking about what you like, you little freaky monkey.
We got some freaks in the chat room, man.
And you're their leader.
It's a good read.
Gladly. Well, coming up here in just a couple of minutes, I don't know if you knew this, today is many days of food. If you love your food, it's National Pepperoni Pizza Day today.
A lot of pizza days out there.
Yeah, well, this is just pepperoni pizza they're celebrating. It's National Kvj Queso Day.
Ooh.
It's National String Cheese Day as well.
Yum.
It's pretty much a day to get fat on here
Yeah,
on
it
Fat
is.
Tuesday.
It's a good day.
Yeah, so they did a survey. Other than pepperoni, what are the best toppings that belong on a pizza and what absolutely never does? We'll break it down for you next.
Killing time while you're supposed to be working? Kill time with us on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok. Follow us at 97.9 WRMF.
CBS Mondays are back.
You have to act fast.
We have to act smart. First, NCIS.
Somebody knew what they were doing.
Then NCIS Hawaii.
Shut it down.
NCIS! 2 teams, 2 shows, 1 incredible night of investigations.
What's the plan? You trust me?
NCIS and NCIS Hawaii. New Monday, starting at 9/8 Central on CBS.
Mondays on CBS 12 News.
One of the great things about the National Desk is that we are this national newscast, but we're made up of a bunch of local voices.
Back out here live at the home.
We have 4,000 journalists around the country. These are their hometowns. They know the voice of the people there, and I think that's what makes us so unique.
We have new developments breaking overnight.
We love to have people tell us how they feel.
The National Desk, America's News Now.
Weekday mornings starting at 6 on CW 34.
Are you ready? Ready to make a difference in our community? Election Day is approaching, and it's our chance to speak up on the issues that matter most. Voting is not just our right, it's our duty. So whether you stay ready or you need to get ready, now is the time. Visit vote.org to make sure you're registered and make a plan to vote early. Vote.org has everything you need to get ready, so seize your opportunity to make a difference today. Paid for by vote.org.
While gas prices are still high, the cost of a Brightline train is coming down. With fares now starting at $10 when you book at least 2 days before you ride. Dump the pump, skip traffic, and save. With stations in Miami, Fort Lauderdale, and West Palm Beach. Upgrade to a premium ticket and get drinks, snacks, and exclusive lounge access. You don't get that with your fill-up. Book your next $10 ride on a Brightline train today and go Brightline.com.
AmeriHealth Caritas Florida is a local Medicaid health plan. We're on a mission to help our members meet their life's needs. As a member of AmeriHealth Caritas Florida, you can get a smartphone for your household at no cost to you. The phone includes monthly data and minutes and unlimited text messaging. With us, it's about you. Learn how to enroll at www.amerihealthcaritasfl.com/enroll or call a Medicaid Choice Counselor toll-free at 1-877-713-662. Proudly serving Indian River, Martin, Miami-Dade, Monroe, Okeechobee, Palm Beach, and St. Lucie counties. AmeriHealth Caritas Florida is a managed care plan with a Florida Medicaid contract. The benefit information provided is a brief summary, not a complete description of benefits. For more information, contact the managed care plan. Limitations, co-payments, and/or restrictions may apply. Benefits, formulary, pharmacy network, premium, and/or co-payment/coinsurance may change.
Drivers who switch and save with Progressive save over $700 on average, and those savings add up. Imagine what you could buy in the future.
Remember how 15 years ago I switched to Progressive? Well, I used all those savings to buy that golf club that swings for you. But now everyone who plays golf is really good because, you know, the club swings for you. In the future, which is now.
So switch to Progressive and save big because those savings can add up in the future. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and Affiliates. National annual average insurance savings by new customers surveyed who saved with Progressive in 2020. Potential savings will vary.
You know, as you get older, you're going to get a little bit slower. It's just the way your body works. In your teens and your 20s, you have these hormones just racing through your veins and your body, and it gives you energy, and you just feel a little bit more alive. But in your mid-20s, you start to slowly lose them. You don't really notice it, but you do notice changes in your body. By the time you get to your mid-30s, you've lost 10 pounds of lean muscle, don't realize it, and you've replaced it likely with 10 pounds of fat. That's just what happens if you're not keeping up on it. But with Hormone replacement therapy, you can kind of reverse the tide of everything going on. You can increase your metabolism, maintain that lean muscle, a better looking physique, and the energy will be noticeable. And if you're a woman heading towards menopause, it could be a difficult time with the hot flashes and the night sweats and the weight gain and anxiety and the change in libido. But if you do hormone replacement therapy, you could feel 10 years younger with increased energy and weight loss and improved mood and sense of well-being. It changed my life. It can yours too at Wellington Anti-Aging. Find them online today at wellingtonantiaging.com.
Honey, I think something bit me.
Maybe it's just a rash?
Oh no, could it be an allergic reaction?
You don't always know what's wrong. Just know that whatever it is, Baptist Health is here to take care of you. Because when you need care, there's no time for guessing games. We've got you covered with urgent care online or in person and emergency care. Go to baptisthealth.net/getcarenow.
If you've got kids, you know it is tricky finding fun stuff for them to do, keeping them entertained, not having to hear, Mom, I'm bored. Well, if you go on to the App Store and you get the Every Parent app and you put it on your phone, you'll have a bunch of cool ideas, things to do all this week and this weekend. There are fun featured events for all ages. Everything, I'm looking at the list here, from Touch a Truck in Delray Beach to like Mommy and Me events to Zumba for kids to intro to canoeing. Fun stuff for the kids, with the kids, stuff you can do that you might not have had even realized was out there. Go create your own free family profile at the Every Parent app. It's free in the App Store. It's a free service from the Children's Services Council.
Music this hour.
Paid for by National Highway Traffic Safety Administration. Any first responder will tell you, never try to beat a train. After braking, it could take a mile for a train to completely stop. So when you come to a rail crossing, stop, because trains can't. Paid for by NHTSA.
Want more KVJ? Check out the KVJ Show podcast and After the Show podcast, wherever you get your podcasts. Ready for more? The KVJ Show continues now on 97.9 WRMF.
Well, today's National Pepperoni Pizza Day, and Americans are saying that, without a doubt, is the best topping for a pizza. Would you agree with that, Virginia?
No, because I'm not the biggest fan of pepperoni. I mean, I'll do it, but I much prefer, if you're going to give me meat, give me the sausage.
You know me, I'm a pizza lover, and I've talked to a lot of people about a lot of pizzas, and pepperoni's not my favorite, but it seems to be at least our country's favorite overall.
It's a crowd pleaser,
It's a crowd
Kev.
pleaser.
If you're getting pizza for the masses, pepperoni and cheese. Those are the two things you get.
She's right. When in doubt, you get a cheese and you get a pepperoni, and usually people are happy.
I always get like a cheese, a pepperoni, and then I do a veggie. Nobody ever eats the damn veggie except me.
I'll tell you the one that does really well is the Meat Lovers. When you get the sausage and the pepperoni on there, it does pretty darn well.
He's right.
Okay.
Sometimes they'll throw bacon on that Meat Lover.
That used to be my cut. I would always go to Domino's and get the bacon on there and dip it in ranch dressing. I don't do pizza that way anymore.
Yeah, you've changed.
I've changed.
Look at you. You've grown.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's
Look at him now.
You're so mature.
A little classier now. People know I do a very controversial move that pisses a lot of people off. I do cheese and then extra sauce. I love that WAP, that wet ass pizza. That wet ass pizza is not for everybody. A lot of people don't like a lot of sauce on their pizza.
It can be too runny.
I like it. I like a lot on there, man.
They say, other than pepperoni, what Americans love is mushrooms, garlic, onions, bacon, chicken, sausage, green peppers, ham, roasted red peppers, and pesto. That's what 2/3 of Americans say they like after pepperoni.
I'm going to continue being a really crappy Italian. Pesto, Kind of a bully ingredient. It's okay, but pesto, after about 3 bites of pesto, you go, all right, pesto, you are extra.
I was surprised that garlic was up there and onions was up there.
Get out of there.
You kind of have a toddler tongue. Because I don't like onions. Onions are so spicy.
I don't deny any of it.
I don't like garlic.
I've always been a little
too strong.
I've been a biatch my whole life.
Give him a Happy Meal and tell him to go sit and play with his toys.
My mama gets so annoyed. My mom was full-blooded Italian.
Yeah.
Pretty much. I know you have to be born in Sicily. She, her whole family was from over there.
Yeah.
She Italianized everything. Onions and peppers and oregano and cereal and in spaghetti. And I just did not like it. And she would be offended. I hated my mom's spaghetti.
Oh, no.
I know. For an Italian boy to hate his mom's spaghetti.
How dare you?
I know. We
You're
had
no
more.
M&M.
No.
They say the toppings that only half of Americans like include spinach.
I love spinach.
I do too.
Spinach on a white pie, shut up.
Black olives. Only half of Americans like that.
I love black olives and spinach.
I'll tell you what I don't like when someone tries to pass off a cheese pizza. They go, oh, here's a cheese pizza. And they give you a margarita pizza. It's got the sliced tomato on it. It's got
it's too seasoned for
basil
him.
on there.
Yeah.
Get out of here. There's no cheese pizza.
Only
Basil?
half of Americans like tomato slices, they say. So,
and I love
it's
tomatoes.
It's a 50-50. Half will like, half will hate.
I love them and I hate them on a pizza.
Yeah.
I know. I'm gonna get jumped by some Italian guys today.
A majority of people like pineapple on their pizza. Only 42% said no.
To me, that's one of the more benign, because you take off the pineapple. Look, if you take pineapple off a pizza, yeah, you'll still taste a little pineapple. You take off onion on a pizza, the whole thing tastes like onions.
I love onions. Bring on the onion pizza.
Least popular toppings for pizza are fried eggs, asparagus, zucchini, eggplant, anchovies, shrimp, and corn.
I do see a lot of the aquatic stuff going on in pizzas. I don't know.
I don't like it.
I don't like it either.
I don't like a seafood pizza, and I like seafood everything.
You do? Okay.
I don't think a seafood pizza works as well. It's too busy.
But me and Denny's were talking about it yesterday. It's so funny. The attitude people have when it comes to pizza talk. I do this thing on our social media. I'll post a picture of pizza. Go, what does this look like? Rate it on how it just looks. And the comments are just so. I know more about pizza than you.
Oh yeah.
But people are fighting about pizza. New Yorkers are still going strong about New York being the best pizza.
I don't know if it's just pizza, but they love to fight on our Facebook.
Jersey people have something to say about their style of pizza.
Oh yeah.
If you get too much sauce, they
don't even get Detroit up in here.
I like the Detroit style.
I know you do. Yeah.
You brought up pizza, dog. This is what you're gonna get. You're gonna get
Got a lot of passion.
You're gonna get the crackhead version of myself.
I knew it would hit. So there you go. Go enjoy National Pepperoni Pizza Day. Coming up here in a couple minutes. You say Denny's has a new idea for a food calendar.
He does.
Is this to watch your weight? Is that what it's about?
Yeah, we got to get into some things.
Okay, all right. So Denny's is going to revolutionize your diet with his new food calendar. Stick around, that's coming up next.
Holding me back, gravity's holding me back. I want you to hold out the palm of your hand. Why don't we leave it at that? Nothing to say, and everything gets in the way. Seems you cannot be replaced, and I'm the one who'll stay. Oh, in this world, it's just us. You know it's not the same as it was. In this world, it's just us. You know it's not the same as it was. Harry, you're no good alone. Why are you sitting at home on the floor? What kind of pills are you on? Ringing the bell, and nobody's coming to help. Your daddy lives by himself. He just wants to know that you're well. Oh, in this world, it's just us.
Okay, Denny's is going to revolutionize your diet here with his food calendar. Apparently, he's got a plan on something you can do, and I know some people will go and they'll do food journals to kind of stay up on top of what they're eating and see exactly where they've been, and they'll correspond that with their weight.
Well, Denny's reminds me a lot of my dad, where he's not, he likes food, don't get me wrong, but he doesn't live to eat. I live to eat. He eats to live a lot of times. So when we work on stuff, we get together, a lot of times he doesn't care where we order from. And I usually have that burden of trying to find what to order, and I get this food anxiety. Kind of like, it's like the Cheesecake Factory.
Yeah, the menu
mentality.
is so big.
It's so big, so many options, and you go, do I want that? Do I want...
It's overwhelming.
It's overwhelming, and it gets clouded. So yesterday, Denny's already had the restaurant picked out, and he's asked me, hey, you want something from blah, blah, blah? I go, yeah. And I ordered it, and it was so easy. And then he starts talking about the food calendar. I go, man, thank you for picking a restaurant and making it easy on me.
Well, so yeah, it all came from that. That a lot of times when you're trying to figure out it's kind of like a conversation you have every day with your significant other. It's what are we gonna have for dinner? What should I
whatever
pick
you
up?
want, babe.
And nobody ever has a decision. You spend 14 minutes just trying to guess. I thought, what if you just wrote out a calendar and followed it, writing out each day what you're going to get and sticking to it. That way it's already decided for you at the beginning of the month, and you can just go through systematically. Because I found that if it's left to your own devices, a lot of times you get the same 4 restaurants all week. It'll just repeat forever. You never try anything new. And if you order from the same restaurant, you always order the same thing.
Just like the cafeteria at college, at Chipola Junior College, you only had A, B, or C to choose from. And there wasn't all these other overwhelming options, which to me kind of, it's food anxiety. We're the Penningtons. We take our food very seriously. Ordering food's a big deal. And if it's causing some drama, I want to release that drama.
I need that on a T-shirt. We're the Penningtons. We take our food seriously.
I don't hate that. I don't hate that. I don't hate that line of clothing.
But I know that's an anxiety for a lot of people every day. I thought it'd be just kind of cool to write out a thing and then try to stick to it, because sometimes you're driven by mood, and a lot of mood is going to lead you to pizza or Chinese food. A lot of the times, I find.
Well, Denny's just had one option, and I had to pick from that option, and it helped me out so much. It made me realize a lot about my own food issues. I'm always looking at all these options, always looking over there, always looking for that new shiny pizza, Virginia. It was nice to have none of that going on.
That's not shine, that's grease.
But that's what you would do, though. You would stick to the menu. You can't stray from it. So if I write down Thursday, I'm having this, and that's my only option.
Oh, wow.
You have to stick to that.
Okay.
See if you can make it through.
I'm going to get on your calendar and write salad a bunch of times.
You keep on thinking.
Spike one of those in.
He's eating salad.
I salad, dog. I do salad. I mean,
yeah.
If you put melted cheese on top of it, it's not a salad anymore.
I've never melted my cheese on my salad. Do you like this idea or no?
It would not work for the Mexican Queen and I. And here's why. What we do, and I hear what Denny's is saying, we probably have 4 staples that we go to. And I would say if you had 5 slots, 4 of them are filled with the staples, and then the one is the let's try something new.
I like it.
And we go to something else, and then we decide if that's going to make it into the top 4. But a lot of it is, I think the mood is important, because sometimes you feel like it might be our pizza, or we do the boil a lot, or it might be Mexican. And so we've got, those are all kind of in our staple.
You're so right.
And you got to see, wow, at this moment, I feel like one of the staples. So for us, we go through the top 4 and we say, is it one of these 4? And then if we're in a different location, we'll hit the random 5th to always make sure that we're hopefully trying something new that might replace one of the top 4.
Yeah.
So that's kind of our system on it. So I know my wife, she is very much in the moment where she decides to go, saying, nope, sorry, we already wrote this in days ago. We got to go here regardless. She'd be like, I'm not feeling that.
I told Denny's that's what I would struggle with, because I am a mood eater. And I went to the grocery store, bought all these groceries the other day, put them away. I was going to make something to go, I want a pizza. And I ordered a pizza. So I went to the grocery store to buy, and I ended up ordering a pizza. I am a mood eater.
Yeah.
But you have to fight through that, though.
Yeah, there's something about, I don't know, just you're craving something at that moment. So
for it to work, you can't stray from the plan. My fear is I would stray from the plan.
Yeah, it'd be tough to hold on to. And ultimately, would you be happier if you did that? Or would you be kind of sad because you're not eating in the moment?
You're right. It's more about eliminating those food options where you're trying to find seven different girls to eat with, so to speak.
Okay.
The restaurant. I'm making an analogy. Yeah. Too many options.
I'm trying to follow you.
Yeah, it's terrible.
Yeah.
It's a tough road.
7 girls is a lot.
Well, that's what I'm saying. That's 7 restaurants is a lot. It's too much. Too many options.
I just kind of rattled off our top 3. Do you guys have that? Is it kind of a spinning rotation of your top 3?
Yeah.
What are yours, Bird?
It's pizza. It's probably subs, and then I would go probably Chinese. No, Mexican. It'd go Mexican.
Okay. Denny's?
I'd say Mexican, Chinese, or definitely, and then pizza. I mean, those are the big ones.
Yeah, those are the top 3. And probably more Chinese when I'm with Sweet Denny's.
Virginia, what three pretentious places do you have?
I do sushi top. Then we do a lot of chicken wings in our house because Panda's from Buffalo.
Yeah.
And we got to respect the wing.
Right.
And then we let Rocco pick a lot, and they end up getting pizza.
I mean, I do a lot of American food too. Your mac and cheeses, that French fries, your your American carbs. I love.
Yeah, but you're not feeling Denny's food calendar.
I don't think I have. I'm not the right man for it. I don't have the right temperament for the trade.
Yeah, it'd be interesting.
It's too disciplined.
It's too disciplined, and I'm a mood eater. There are.
Most of us are.
I love to eat, man. I'm already thinking about my lunch right now.
Yeah,
I'm thinking about it.
Mm-hmm. All right, coming up here in just a couple of minutes, would you like to buy Venus and Serena Williams' childhood home in Palm Beach Gardens? I'll tell you how next.
Starting at 10 a.m., we'll play the best variety of the 2000s, 10s, and today for your workday. More KVJ Show next on 97.9 WRMF.
Hey amigos, Becky G here to let you know that if you want it all just like I do, there's a new way to save with Xfinity Internet.
Introducing the all-new Xfinity Supersonic Bundle. Get unlimited gig internet now with 5 times faster upload speeds in select areas for $50 a month with a 2-year rate guarantee and no annual contract required when you add Xfinity Mobile at regular rates. Plus, get Wi-Fi equipment included and a free 4K streaming box with your favorite entertainment. Switching has never been easier. It's risk-free and you get all the Wi-Fi power your family needs. Go to Xfinity.com/gig, call 1-800-XFINITY, or visit a store to learn more.
Get an incredible value on unlimited internet and free streaming. Switch today.
Limited time offer. Restrictions apply. Requires paperless billing and auto pay with stored bank account. New Gigabit Extra internet customers only. After 24 months, regular rates apply to all services and devices. Xfinity Mobile requires post-pay Xfinity internet.
The National Desk, America's News Now.
Breaking news from the live desk.
The Pentagon now working around the clock.
The National Desk tracks the next weather maker across America now.
Getting pelted by the wind and the rain. Impartial, fact-based journalism.
They're making too much money by keeping patients in the dark.
This is the National Desk. Choose America's News now.
Morning 6 to 9 on CW 34.
You have been involved in an accident. You're injured. You need an attorney. You don't want a big law firm that's going to treat you like a number. You want a law firm that's going to give you the personalized attention you deserve. You want Hicks and Motto. You don't want a paralegal or case manager handling your case. You want the lawyers of Hicks and Motto to handle your case from the very beginning. Call me, Mike Motto, 561-683-2300. 561-683-2300. Let the lawyers of Hicks and Motto help you get the justice you deserve. Hicks and Motto, 561-683-2300.
Hurricane windows are so crucial in South Florida. I think we're going to skirt a bad girl named Fiona. It doesn't sound like she's going to come our way, but, you know, I'm sure there's going to be more storms, and there's a certain sense of peace that comes from having hurricane windows from BNT Windows and Doors. If you have the older windows, they don't just look bad, they protect bad, and not just from storms, but from burglars or from any kind of stuff that wants to shake down and get in your house. Animals, nosy neighbors. Trust me, BNT Windows and Doors make for great neighbors because you can actually block out anything going on. You can't hear your neighbors anymore. It changes so much about how you feel about your house. Windows and Doors from BNT. You know, they use custom PGT products, and PGT makes the best-selling window and door on the market. And right now, take advantage of a rebate. You can get back $35 per window and $190 $110 back per door. Go online, bntwindowsanddoors.com.
Did you know Jersey Mike's Subs freshly slices the meat right in front of you? It's a Jersey Mike's thing. And did you know I, Danny DeVito, am disqualified from being named world's sexiest man?
The first statement about fresh slicing at Jersey Mike's is true, but Mr. DeVito's second statement is false and not endorsed by Jersey Mike's.
I endorse it.
Jersey Mike's does not.
I do.
We don't.
Do.
Don't.
Do.
Do not.
Do. Sliced right in front of you. It's a Jersey Mike's thing. A sub above.
What does 99 cents buy you at Cumberland Farms? A delicious cup of coffee. And confidence. Confidence that no one's coughed, sweat, sneezed, or gotten beard dandruff anywhere near your coffee. Because at Cumbies, you make it yourself. Cream, sugar, 1 pump, 3 pumps, knock yourself out. Make it however. Any size, 99 cents. So go to Cumberland Farms for the delicious smooth coffee. Oh, and wash your hands first. Don't be an animal. Plus applicable tax.
It's always a chill under the chicky kind of day at Conky Joe's on the river. Picture clams and oysters from the raw bar, frozen drinks, and famous conch fritters at your table on the water. Yes, please. Conky's is known for the freshest fish and delicious weekly specials, daily happy hour, and live music Thursdays through Sunday. Conky Joe's Seafood. You know the way, just north of the Jensen Beach Causeway. For reservations, visit conkyjoes.com.
If you're thinking about buying or selling anything, home, apartment, condo, land, the team at Good Greek Realty can help you. You need an expert on your side. You need somebody who's got the experience to navigate this crazy real estate market. You don't need somebody who's a newbie that's just learning, because you will be financially affected by their inexperience. You want somebody experienced to help you with your deal, and that is Spiro and the team from Good Greek Realty. They know their stuff inside and out. They can hook you up with a great deal. And when you list your home with Good Greek Realty, you're going to get all your packing and moving and boxing supplies for free. So go with the pros, Spiro and the team. Go with experience. You can trust them. We've done business with them for many, many years, 2 decades now. GoodGreekRealty.com.
Hi, I'm attorney Robert Rubenstein, and this is Rubenstein's Rules for Personal Injury. Rule number 5, do not ignore your injuries. Right after an accident, most people don't realize how bad their injuries are. Injuries can get worse over time. Early medical treatment is crucial. Beware of clinics that treat only your neck and back. What about your knees, shoulders, head, and other injuries? Come see us. We'll talk about all your injuries and get you the compensation you deserve. Call Rubenstein Law at 1-800-FL-LEGAL. Offices in Palm Beach and throughout Florida.
It's more of the KVJ Show right now on 97.9 WRMF.
How would you like to own Venus and Serena Williams' childhood home?
That's kind of cool.
It looks like it's going to auction. The home that they grew up in Palm Beach Gardens, is going to be auctioned off as their father, Richard, and his ex failed to repay the mortgage.
Oh.
The home itself has 4 bedrooms, but it is in need of a lot of repairs, just to let you know. So it's going to be a fixer-upper. It has been listed for auction at an estimated $1.4 million. You know, it's a nice-sized home with a 4-bedroom and all that.
What neighborhood is it in?
I didn't say. It's just in Palm Beach Gardens.
Because I know they live in Ballin Isles, that whole area now.
Yeah. This is where they lived pretty much right up until they turned pro. Richard had bought the property back in 1995, a year after Serena had turned pro. So it would be the early part of their professional career that this is where they were living.
Interesting.
They were still teenagers, really kind of getting on the circuit.
Wow, that's a home with some history.
No doubt. Absolutely. You know, with the King Richard movie and everything else that's out there.
Yeah.
I mean, this might have been something that you'd feature in a movie, something like that. The property was bought by Richard along with his then wife, Oracina Price. That's Venus and Serena's mom. And it stayed in his name after they got divorced in 2002. So they had been together for 20 years.
Gotcha.
So, but that was where they spent some time. I was surprised to see, and I wonder if either one of them, because, I mean, it'd be pocket change for them. They could flip out $1.4 million if they wanted to save it. I would think that you'd be bidding against Venus and Serena, but maybe they're like,
yeah, maybe they're just like, we've got bigger and better houses now.
Yeah. What are they?
1.4.
Yeah. I mean, because they'd be buying it for sentiment.
Would you want to buy any house from your past? Because I got to see your childhood house, which is pretty cool, when I went up to Ohio. If you had a chance to buy that at a good price, would you even think about it, or is it something that's faded away for you?
It's kind of interesting because you do have that. Every now and then you have the childhood home or whatever. Not enough. The sentiment's not worth it for me to pay for. I'm not drawn to it like that. And also, I don't have the capital to do that. If I had, silly money and I'd be like, yeah, you don't want to own it and rent it out. Then maybe I would.
I just drove into my childhood house back in Lake Park over the weekend. I even drove in the driveway and sat there for a second, which I'm sure probably weirded them out.
Yeah.
And it was, I got no good feelings from it. I would not want to be in this house ever again.
And it's kind of odd, yeah. If you had the money, would you actually pay for your childhood home and be like, who cares?
Kanye did it.
I know, yeah. He has that kind of sentiment. He has that, attachment to his childhood that he'd want that.
Bigfoot told me, my kidney brother said, if the house that he grew up with here in Gardens ever went on the market, he'd want to buy it. So he wants to do it.
Yeah, I think it's an interesting question to ask yourself. If it became available and you had the expendable money, would you buy your childhood home or would you not care? And will Venus and Serena buy it? I guess we'll have to find out. Thought for the day is next.
I don't know what you've been told. But time is running out, no need to take it slow. I'm stepping to you toe to toe. I should be scared, honey, maybe so. But I ain't worried about it right now. Keeping dreams alive, 1999 heroes. I ain't worried about it right now. Swimming in the floods, dancing on the cloud below. I ain't worried about it. I don't know what you've been told, but time is running out, so spend it like it's gold. I'm living like I'm 90 years old. Got no regrets even when I'm broke. Yeah, I'm at my best when I got something I wanted to steal. Way too busy for them problems and problems to feel. Yeah, no stressing, just obsessing with sealing the deal. I take it in and let it go, but I ain't worried about it right now. Keeping dreams alive, 1999 heroes. I ain't worried about it right now. Swimming in the floods, dancing on the clouds below. I ain't worried about it. I ain't worried about it. I ain't worried about it right now. Keeping dreams alive, 1999 heroes. I ain't worried about it right now. Swimming in the floods, dancing on the clouds below. I ain't worried about it. I ain't worried about it. I ain't worried about it.
After the Show podcast, just about 10 minutes away. You can watch it live on YouTube or on Twitch. Just go and look for the KVJ Show. Before we get there, though, Bird, wrap it up with your thought for the day.
Too many of us are not living our dreams because we're living our fears.
Oh, yeah.
The KVJ Show on 97.9 WRMF.
Bro, did you see the price of gas? Yeah, right? Yeah,